Arnone.
No, it's call-out time.
Brian Wilson.
You died for that football.
Nick Delgozzo.
It's going to be a battle.
You're listening to Agree to Disagree, only on A2DRadio.com.
Welcome in. I got me. Welcome in. It's Agree to Disagree, only on A2DRadio.com. We're live from the BMW of Atlantic City Studios. BMW Atlantic City, rough exit 17 of the Parkway. Find them online, BMW of AtlanticCity.com. Every Sunday night, we are brought to you by the new Soap Standard, Soap Stash LLC. Find them on the web, soapstash.com. Tom Arnone, Nick Delgozzo, Brian Wilson, Rob Povey on the ones and twos. Whoa,
Jake Elliott.
Oh, baby. It's going to be a fun one. It's going to be a fun one. A lot of
Jake
things
Elliott
to talk about.
Getting shit ball for him tonight.
Right? We'll have 5 questions at the end of the show.
Hopefully a nice Eagles fan laying on her back for him. Let's go.
We'll talk about.
Guy deserves it. I know he's a kicker and all, but come on.
What, a little lady laying on him?
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Okay, well, fair enough. We can give him a
Couple
lady.
free drinks.
There's plenty of
Couple ladies.
Plenty of places in South Philly to get a happy ending, of course.
Oh, he doesn't need to pay for it tonight.
Yeah, should be a free one. Should be on the house.
On the house.
Should be on the house. Maybe
On
double pay
the
for
house.
it. Or maybe give one of the secretaries.
I doubt
Whatever
it.
you want to do.
61 yards.
Listen.
Just to put the dirt on right on.
I still can't.
Put the dirt on.
I still like him in shock.
No,
I don't believe it happened.
Well,
This shit doesn't happen to us.
Never. Never.
This happens to us. Doesn't happen for us.
Matt
ever.
Bryant.
Ever, Matt Bryant.
The list goes freaking
I mean,
on. That ball, he could have kicked that ball from the one, Matt Bryant, and probably made it the other one. That was going in. That little jet stream by the airport in Tampa, that son of a bitch was cruising. And that always happens out there. Listen, hold on. We got a lot to talk about. Talk about the Eagles' O-line, running backs. Obviously, Jake Elliott's huge field goal. Doug Peterson's great for today. And obviously, we'll grade the whole team out. Carson's last 2 drives, a little NFL whip around. What did Carson do well today? What does he still need to work on? We'll go into that, a little bit of that. Was there enough balance for the people this Sunday who bitched and moaned about balance? If you take out
ran the ball well today.
If you take out Carson's 6 runs, 33 rushing attempts, 31 passing attempts. You can't have it both ways, people. He gave it to you. They pounded the rock today. They crushed time and possession today. Them little things we'll get into later on. 5 takeaways of today's game. And our poll question brought to you by Scanzano Sports. Find on the web, scanzanosports.com. With the Eagles now being 2-0 in the NFC East, are they a team to beat in the division? Yes, no, let us know. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram,
Maybe
YouTube.
so.
A2D Radio is where you can find us. We're answering your questions as well. The best in the business, no notes, Big Mecca, Uncle Sweeps, Robbie Pove on the ones and twos. And you can call me whatever the hell you want to. But I'm not late for dinner. I wasn't late for the fourth quarter to see that today. After taking 2 losses a little up north baseball-wise, you come home and you get a W, and Sean Spielman better see you on the couch next Sunday with your goddamn Amula jersey on, because we're calling all the Giants people out tonight.
Wait, hold on. Where does one acquire a Mamula jersey? Is what
I thought they were all burned.
Didn't think they still exist.
David Niebecker, yes, in terms of the poll question. Lucius Lion Ray, did you guys notice Womack got benched and we put Wiz in and started running the football?
I thought Wiz looked pretty good, yeah.
Well, I mean, that's why you got him last year. It was because of that. I thought I think he's a good, solid offensive lineman.
He was pulling well. And you know what? Jason Kelsey gets a hand from me today. Jason Kelsey, who I've been very critical of for the past year and a half, who I think has looked better today than he has in 2 years. He was great today. Pulling out front, blocking 2 guys. We ran the ball like men today, and it was good to see. I still don't think we gave LeGarrette enough carries because they don't want to hit that blunt. It's too big, okay? So you got to give him the ball a little more. But
3 straight drives, he didn't touch it. After he was not
7 for 70 or something like that.
That's where the frustration comes from.
Well,
I know Tom's going to tag in.
I know, but
that's fine.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to tag in. I'm tagging a lot. I'm going to tag in a lot.
Stop being a homer.
Who's a homer? Who's a homer? The guy had the most carries in the NFL last year. He's an aging back. You want this guy?
I'm not talking about him.
You want Blunt?
You don't disappear for 3 drives, is what I'm saying. That's all.
What? Like Garrett?
We're talking about Dunk.
Well, what? Because LeGarrette wasn't on the field?
Yeah, he was on the field.
Just about everything, buddy. You don't go for it.
Guys
you went for it in
bitching about running backs.
4th and 8. Fourth and 8.
He went for the midfield, dude. If
I can't give above a C grade from this game.
I don't know why we're going into that
8.
right now.
I'm just saying.
It's not in the freaking conversation right now. The conversation is the poll question.
We won.
And the poll question.
They are.
And
It's a terrible fucking division, and they are.
All right.
That's it. Next question.
Fair.
Let's go.
Okay.
And that's no knock on them. The division stinks.
And that's
stinks.
fine. Nobody said they.
That's it.
But what?
I know. I'm not yelling at you.
No, that's fine. It's
Stinks.
terrible. And guess who said that? The guy the other night on ESPN Radio, the guy who was on, who was talking about like, I don't want to talk about numbers and this and that, or how they did on a Sunday against this thing or that thing. Their offensive line stinks, and you don't need, sabermetrics or any of that shit. That's just the eyes telling me they stink. And guess what? To a man, though, when you talk about the Giants,
the Giants got rid of the ball quick today.
I thought when you challenge,
it was like 15 slants.
When you,
lot of quick.
When you challenge NFL players or any players of that nature, they're most likely going to give their best effort. And I thought their O-line gave their best effort that they could give today.
And today, around the NFL today, to me, was Desperation Sunday. It was Desperation Sunday for a lot of teams. The Giants, Bengals, even though the Bengals coughed it up, they were right there at the end.
Bengals.
Chargers couldn't get it done, obviously, but there's a lot of desperate
Cincinnati
teams.
Cincinnati
that were, they're scratching and clawing.
Real quick, before a poll question.
Cleveland Browns and the Colts.
About LeGarrette Blount not being on the field like the whole time. My thought process of lowering.
I just don't like Smallwood.
Let me finish because you have two other backs. People want to get these backs touches too. That's all I heard all week was get some of these other backs touches. My point is, you want LeGarrette. You want him in November and December to be healthy and not be a shell of himself, and having the most carries in the NFL last year, being an aging back to a point, right? So you want to sort of take it easy on as best you can. And if you can sneak out and you want to get Clement some touches. You want to get Small with some touches. Obviously, you got to get the ball in Sproles' hands. I said the other day, if you have 5, you have none. Because it can become too much. Because you want to get everybody involved, which I think is a good thing to a point because you get fresh legs in. And I thought you saw that today. The fresh legs help at times today.
I thought Corey Clement ran the ball hard.
I'm just saying 3 straight drives, that's silly. You don't have to give it to him. But when he comes in, what are they going to do? They're going to load up the box. They think that you're going to play power football, and then you can free somebody up over the top. You can run, a little play action. It sets it up. It just sets things up different. I don't know. To me, it was a battle of to me, and I listen, I'm not going to take anything away from it. It is about wins and losses. To me, it's the battle of the 2 worst play callers in the fucking NFL, and I'm going to curse because it's embarrassing. All right, McAdoo's way worse. He's a disgrace. They got 3rd and a penis, and they pull Flowers, who couldn't block Bianca, and run a sweep. Tremendous job by Jenkins to blow it up. Thank you very much. All right, then before the half,
whose penis are we talking?
Is it Jenkins?
No, present company excluded. He goes, but then after Doug's, bonehead play before the half.
4th and 8.
4th and 8. At midfield, they don't punt. Whatever. Huge. They got 2 shots to sneak it, and Eli's such a pussy that he can't sneak it. But they're running 3rd and goal from the inch line from a shotgun. I mean, it's just incredible to watch these 2 guys. I don't know what's going on in 2 of their guys' brains.
I'll tell you what, I despise the rule, but it is the rule. The whole Sterling Shepard, that's definitely incomplete because he didn't. But I hate that rule. Yeah, I mean, that's that's a touchdown.
Yeah.
He's in with 3 feet in bounds, takes a step out of bounds, then falls down. It's a fucking touchdown. Yeah. But I love it. I love the rule when it works for our
of course.
Great rule, but it's a terrible rule.
Yeah.
Hate it. There's a lot of things I hate about the NFL.
No, the balance was there. Listen, it was huge, a huge win.
It's a humongous fucking
win. For a third game of the season. All right, but the way it happened, right? The total domination. Eagles dominated the game up until maybe a 3-minute spurt. A 3-minute spurt where, they scored. All right, Moron does his dance. Selfish piece of shit. Yep. Does his dance, gets penalized. As an Eagle fan, you love it. You love it. Couldn't stop wolfing. Nobody goes up to him. I mean, it's amazing. I mean, that's why these guys wonder. Nobody respects them as head coaches because they're clowns, right? Stop tiptoeing around these prima donnas and get in his face. I mean, we're down 14-7. Stop wolfing.
Yeah,
right? Then he comes back and makes a great play after Ertz puts it on the floor.
When I look at McAdoo,
Ertz can't put that ball on the
ground. He didn't even get hit.
What are you doing?
He didn't even get hit.
He's carrying it with one hand.
I think Peterson's a player's coach. I mean, I don't think there's any question in that.
The guys do seem to like him.
I think he relates to his players. Listen, we wanted the whole shift in culture. We wanted a player's coach. I'm not crowning the guy drinking his Kool-Aid. I'm just giving it time.
Well, he can't play.
Like to me, but to me, after a win, it's like, okay, he's growing too. Right? I mean, this is his first time as a head coach, too. So there's going to be some growing pains with him as well. I don't expect it to be all roses every time. There's going to be bad play calls. There's going to be good ones, right? You got to take the good with the bad. But at the end of the day, at the end of the day, what does it say? It says a 2-1. It says a win. And to me, that's all that freaking matters is getting the dub. And he said that in his presser, that you find a way to win at end of games. You learn how to win. Things that they didn't do last year. Right? They didn't do that last year. No, and you found a way to win today, and I'll take that. We got tons of questions coming in and comments.
Jake Elliott.
I'm not saying he's perfect.
Jake Elliott.
Trust me. He's not perfect. He's young. He's young in the game and coaching, too.
First off, I was ready.
They can't control what the other team does. I mean, Brad Wing, a 28-yard punt with the game on the line.
I'm sorry.
Check your beanbag, all right? Then Vereen gets out of bounds, all right, instead of letting the clock run. I mean, it's beautiful.
I got to stop you.
There was the whole thing.
I got to stop it.
That's not the Eagles' fault.
There's no fucking way that punt went 28 yards, by the way. I'm screaming at my TV. We should be at the 50. Where are they going?
I don't do that. I'm like, let's go. Keep going. Keep going. I love it.
That punt went 13 fucking yards, and they gave him 28.
I love that too. Because me and Greg came back, we were watching, and I'm like, this is my favorite part when they just keep on going.
Then they complete it to Alshon, right? 1 second left, and I'm like, and they're like, do you think they're trying to field goal? I'm like, you better try this fucking field goal. Yeah. 61 yards. If you can't make a 61-yarder now, I understand. But if you don't have the leg for it, you can't be in the leg anymore. I'm sorry, everyone has a leg for it. Everyone has a leg for it. So if you can't reach, can't be in a leg.
And guess what? The kid reached.
Yeah, he did.
Let's go.
That might have been good from 63.
Yeah, it was. But it was perfect.
I'm like, get in. Oh, my God.
When they kicked it, I was like, no way. No way.
Oh, my God. Then they put Odell back like he's like God. He's like, he's going to catch it short.
Jesus Christ,
and
he's
go
back
100.
returning it.
Like, dude, I'm so tired of him, dude. Oh, it's awesome.
His antics. Guess what? His antics hurt that team. At the end of the day, they hurt that team. Okay, is he a special player? No question in that.
Oh, he's extremely
talented. But when you're that much to me as a me guy and you don't give a shit about anybody around you, that translates.
Well, listen,
and it translates to your quarterback, who I don't think likes you, and I think that affects his play. I think it goes around. I really do.
Look at the guy they brought in who they thought was going to help. He's the biggest cancer ever.
Marshall?
Right, everywhere he goes, he's on inside the NFL or whatever. So everybody thinks like, oh, this guy's got a little career afterwards. Probably does, but he's a cancer in the locker room. But he's
Sean Spielman
played a little better today.
On the book.
I mean, he played a little better today.
Sean Spielman on the book. Every single one of you fired the kicker last week, and after you missed a field goal today, Eli Apple.
First off, he doesn't hit the field goal to tie it. With a 46-yarder, as he's walking out, I'm like, if he don't make this kick, he better be fucking going out.
Yo, hold on. You know the sniper's up top? The sniper's up top?
Take him out.
Take him out. Take him out. Make the call. Make the call. Done.
Any given Sunday.
And he goes,
I really was.
I read what's on the prompter, Sean Spielman, and fuck Mike Mamole. We all agree on that. I mean, nobody's going to argue that one. Now we're in agreement. Sam Nelson. What up, Sam? The Birds rallied as a team to pick up this win. They want to win for Doug. I believe some of that. No question. Cart, Abdullah, 4th and 8 call was a joke. We talked about it.
Absolute joke.
We talked about it.
Absolute
I'm in agreement.
joke.
Trust me. With that play call,
it's
I'm
not
in agreement.
Madden. You have to fucking actually manage the game the correct way.
Now, if you want to talk about a 4th and under 5 or under.
Madden, I never
right? You want to talk about a 4th and manageable, like 5, 4. Okay.
No.
I might buy into it.
4th and 2,
I might buy into it. I might buy into it. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that I like it.
You don't let the other team start the fucking 50 with a minute and a half left in the half.
Yeah, but when you trust in your D like that, I don't agree with 4th and 8.
Not with a makeshift secondary. Makeshift secondary.
Not 4th and 8.
Not
2 picks,
not 4th and 8. Listen, I will say, you got to tip your cap. The defense gets a pass to me from this game, even for the 3 touchdowns they had spurt that they had, because there was a turnover involved in there. Plus, we were paper thin. Lost Hicks, lost Fletcher.
Yeah,
tough. No McLeod. Paper thin. We were paper thin on D.
Great play by Douglas. Right after the announcer jinx, because Joe Buck is the worst. I mean, Eli, it's the only thing Eli was doing right was 9. There were like 5-yard slants. All right, so it was a cluster of slants, and he's like, man, Eli looks great. He tries to go up top, and Douglas goes, give me that.
Give me that.
I'll tell you what, he did. He threw the ball well today, though. He did throw the ball well today. He was on the money with a lot of them slants.
Real quick, let me get to a lot of these comments. Sam Nelson, what is it with the Giants punters choking against the Eagles? Laugh my ass off. Michael Quinkoff, 100% this team is the real deal, and that's a Steelers fan. Chris O'Brien, check your beanbag, love it. Brian Daly, yes, I think so in terms of this team, being the team to beat in the NFC East. Pop Montes, 2-0 in the division.
Yeah.
Very big early on. And what up, Pop?
What up,
That's
Pop?
what I've been saying. When you go 2-0,
Pop!
you make them 0-2, now you separate yourself. Right? Now you talk about your matchup is Cowboys-Redskins. Now you got to start looking at them two teams. But if you go 5-1 in the NFC East, that should win you the division. That's what I thought they could do because what you said, I agreed with before the season started. I thought the NFC East was a joke. I didn't like anybody that much. I didn't love the Giants that much, and I didn't love what's that, 7-0 Redskins?
I think so.
Yes, sir. 7-0 Redskins.
Hopefully it was a Terrell Pryor. It's a TD pass.
Not the Pryor, though. Look, is it Kirk Cousins and Chris Thompson?
I took him out.
All right, more here going on. Ryan Bredo sweeps is already on fire tonight. Love it. Sam Nelson, Flowers couldn't block me. Pop early on. How about them Eagles? Elliott, Gina Rambo, 4th and 8, bad play call, but not every play call is going to be successful every down.
Listen, that's
yeah,
not.
You just can't go for on 4th and 8.
Yeah, that's all.
That's too much.
It's a bad play call. You can't go for it.
I understand what you're saying, and that's that's debatable. Anything, it's easier. It's easy to, hindsight's what, 2020.
Yeah.
So after it's over, it's easy to say, hey, that's a bad play call. We're talking about using your head as the head football coach in the National Football League. You can't go for it at midfield when you're dominating the football game. Come on.
I allow it at 4th and 1, maybe 2.
Gina also says, listening to Joe Buck and Troy Aikman is equivalent to nails on a chalkboard. Can't stand them.
I'm going to tell you that as much as people hate him,
I like
Troy Aikman's good.
I like
Troy
Aikman.
Troy Aikman is good.
So
Aikman likes
he's a
us
Cowboy
for
guy.
some reason.
Yeah,
he was kind of rooting for us today a little bit. I feel like every time Buck would say something negative, he would come back with a positive.
He does a good job, though.
I do. I like Troy.
Bob Hartman on the what up, Bobby?
Bobby.
Bob Hartman.
Bob.
Carson also didn't make the right play on the 4th and 8, and he said so postgame. Just throwing that in there. I didn't get a chance to listen to postgame, so that's good. Good info. Jonica Hoke, I think the name is, 61-yard field goal. Eagles all the way. So I said true, Bob. I mean, that is part of it. But before that, listen, I'm not here. I like Doug. But that 4th and 8, I love the confidence. Let me finish. I love the confidence in your players, but that play call, you can't do that. You can't go for a 4th and 8 in that situation. Like I said, you want to talk about a 4th and 4, a 4th and real manageable, okay, and you want to believe in your guys, that's fine. I just don't think that's the right play call in that situation. The fact that you're fucking rolling your eyes when I'm saying it's not a good play call, this says everything you need to know about you.
You can't go
for it. You know about that. I
care about the play call.
I just said it. I just freaking said it.
The only play call is a fucking punt.
How else? You want me to write it out for you? I just said it was a bad play call. Is there a penny? Is there a freaking penny? Because I'll write it on the goddamn wall.
It's not a bad play call. It's a bad decision.
I'm reading what he said, that Carson said he didn't run the right play. I'm saying I don't like the call of going for the bad play call to go for it on 4th and 8. I'm saying it's a bad play call to go for it on 4th and 8. Is that up? Is that up? Oh, sorry, decision.
He's a second
I don't
year.
like the decision.
He's a second-year stud. All right? The decision shouldn't even be in his poor hands. Yeah. All right? The kid does everything imaginable to help this team offensively. He's unbelievable. I mean, you can't get him. He's elusive. He scrambles. He's going to do everything. The kid's amazing. Now you're going to 4th and 8. You're going to now. That's the question. I don't care what he says in his presser.
I love it though. I know,
but I don't care what he's saying in the presser. I'm just saying.
I still like the balls.
I'm sure that he said that because he's a leader and he's a tough kid.
Yeah.
He ain't going to point the finger.
No, I just like the balls. I just like the balls, period, of going for it. Just the flat-out balls. You know what I mean? Who's chiming in here? We got a couple more.
Next week,
Daniel,
4 and 30.
Daniel Bakley.
Go for it.
I get going for it on 4th and 8, but I give him guts for going for it and try and put the Giants down. Look at how the Riverboat, Ron and Blackjack Rio take chances. I hope I read all that one right. That was tough. Bob Hartman.
He was saying he's taking your side.
Yeah, he's just saying he gets the confidence side and saying, hey, I trust in you guys. Was it the right play?
Riverboat Ron and Jack Del Rio don't go for it on 4th and 8.
No.
Okay, maybe
I don't go for it in that situation.
And really, that's all.
Right?
And Ronnie just got himself a nickname. I mean, he doesn't really have anything to show for it. So,
yeah.
I mean, Ron, nice nickname.
He's got bad complexion and a good nickname.
Yeah, nice nickname. When you hand out your business card, you're still a shitty coach. Riverboat Ronnie.
Yeah, listen. Like I said, I don't agree with the decision. To your point, I don't agree with the decision, but I'm fine with the confidence. So let's move on from that. Hartman didn't mind the decision on 4th and 8. I want my coach to be aggressive, confidence in his offense and defense in that situation, had them backed up and foot on their third. I like going for the kill there. No, I do like the killer instinct. No question. That's my side.
And without Bob McAdoo, the score 7-7 at halftime. So let me know how you feel about that. Just let me know how you feel about that. All right, it's easy to say 4 hours later, great W. Eagles won. So everybody peaches and cream. Everybody's peaches and cream. Without Bob McAdoo, all right, being an absolute loser, that's 7-7 at the half because he gave him a short field.
On a half that you dominated.
That's it. So there's no debate. You could say that you like your coaches. Me too. I would never punt. I hate punting, and I hate field goal kickers. All right, two things that should have punted today, and great job by the field goal kicker. All right, so I'm just saying that's who I am. So I understand that, but you got to use your head.
You just don't like the decision. That's all. That's all. And it's fair. Listen, we're all gonna have our opinions.
Yeah,
I like the balls. You like the balls in it. We all like the balls that he has. I don't think anybody's questioning that, right? I think we like that he has confidence in his guys, and we think that translates, right? I think that's more of a reason we're 2-1 right now too.
Yeah,
and now listen, with all them guys getting hurt on defense today and pulling that effort out, that's an effort win. That's an effort win defensively. And guess where that comes from? That effort win wouldn't have happened with Chip because them guys weren't buying into him. They weren't buying into it. When you buy in big picture, and Sleazy, when they buy into what you're saying, right, your program, whatever, when they buy into you, it translates. It starts to work.
And just understand, he has to understand the difference between being loyal and confident and being stupid. That's stupid.
Yep.
That's stupid.
And that's fair.
Yeah, that's all.
And that's fair.
That's all. That's my point.
Peter Albison, well, it looks like I was wrong at 21-3, a typical Giants-Eagles game.
Yeah.
And Bob Hartman, Carson said post-game that he was looking down the field too long. Giants coverage was good, then he held on to the ball too long. Pop Martinez, how big was it the stop at the end of the half with the Giants coming up empty to end the half? Yeah.
Just like a blackjack dealer. Pot's right.
Spielman, you three on each other's shoulders could not have caught the ball that Eli Apple was called pass interference that gave the ball. Are you blaming refs?
Stop
Are you
it.
blaming refs?
That was a good call.
Oh, you crumb.
You crumb.
He raped them. That was Ben Roethlisberger rape style. That's what that was. That was ugly. Daniel Bakley. Notice how Eli kept attacking Mills in the second half, it seemed. Yeah, and guess what?
It's because Mills was covering their best player.
Mills wants that matchup is why I like Mills. He wants to go against Odell, but he's not going to stop him. But he wants the matchup, and I like that.
You know how he was attacking Mills? He's attacking Mills because that's where Odell Beckham is, who's the guy he wants to fucking throw to every play.
Jason McDonough, what up, J-Mac? Maybe high school coaches go for it on 4th and 8. Bob Hartman said it when it happened that I like it. Fuck hindsight being 2020. Check my page. If the players execute, the play possibly works. Doug's getting big ball memes like Chip did.
Listen, nobody's checking your page. I mean, God bless you, bro. I don't really care what you do in your life, and I'm glad you called it, dude. That's awesome. I don't. There's nobody's taking a shot at you. All right, we just talked about it's a man's opinion, and being reality.
It's a bad coaching.
It's stupid. It's a bad decision. That's all.
Bad decision.
And you can have your opinion.
Listen,
okay.
I'm a Doug guy.
You can have your opinion. It's wrong, but you can have it. Again, it's fine.
I'll say it for the last time, and I want to get into the poll question more.
I'll tell you what. One thing I'm not going to say. I'm wait to the end of the show.
Gina, we'll answer that in a question. Gina, we'll answer that one in a minute. With the Eagles being 2-0 in the NFC East, are they a team to beat? Wilson?
No, not yet. Cowboys are a defending champ. They're a team to beat.
Oh.
That's just fact.
That's facts.
Until we play them and beat them, then I'll say, okay, we're the team to beat.
Well, the team to beat was in, more quotes. Are you confident in this team being good enough to be the team to beat? I think that we are that way.
I think, just like I said going in, that we are good enough to make the playoffs if we play well. And I'm not changing my opinion of that. I just want to see us keep getting W's. Next week's going to be a really tough game. And it's about going out there to L.A. and getting a W, however you can. The Chargers play close games against everyone. Normally they blow them. Hopefully they blow one against us next week.
Wasn't that what we're saying? Just get the dub.
That's what
anyway
I'm
you got to do. And that's today. That's today in a nutshell. Just get the dub. And we got the
when
dub
you go
today.
cross country.
Doesn't matter what it looks like.
No, it never matters what it looks like. And guess what? Wins, losses, you can go back and go, this was wrong. This is wrong. This was right. This was right.
Absolutely.
At the end of the day, I'll say it again. He translates to his players, and I think over time, some of the coaching things that people don't like, he's going to get right. Like, people hated balance last week. The guy runs the ball 33 times to 31 passes. You know what I mean? Nobody does that really.
Who was hating balance?
All week on show. All week on the all week.
83% passing last week. You can't do that. You can't pass the ball 83% of the time.
I know, but that's not balance. That's unbalanced.
That's what I'm saying.
No, people are talking they wanted balance.
Oh, yeah.
They wanted balance. They got balance. And then you got some people who will come out and find something to get upset about.
Well, even when you're not running the ball well, you still have to run the ball. You can't just throw the ball every down. That's all. That's all I was saying from last week.
Yeah. Because
you have to still throw. You still have to run the ball. Otherwise, then why the fuck are we running play actions? We don't run the ball. No one's biting on the play action.
No, we ran the ball a lot today.
No, we did. Yeah, it was good.
And listen, I think they are the team to beat. I said it from the beginning. I thought this team was going to win this division.
I don't think Dallas is very good.
I think they're the best team on paper. I don't like Dak,
but Dallas ain't bad.
And that's what sells me on that situation. Let's go. 5 takeaways from today. Good, bad, doesn't matter. 5 things you can take away from today, moving forward in the season.
We're 2-1. We're 2-0 in the division.
I was going to say, they didn't get 5 takeaways. I was wondering what you
were
doing that earlier.
We thought that. People thought that all week, that it was going to be aggressive.
We're 2-1. We're 2-0 in division. That's 2 of my takeaways. We got a huge. I guess we have a new kicker now. Caleb Sturgis can pack bags now. I think we got a new kicker. Jake Elliott, 2 first names. Usually don't like guys with 2 first names.
I can't trust them.
You know? The only thing that helps me with that is like Elliott. I think the last Elliott that was named was born like 1927, so no one's named Elliott anymore.
No, I hear you.
But yeah, I guess we got a new kicker. Hopefully he's good, you know? And the offense, we're starting to get more people involved. We're running the ball better. And looks like, I know he still didn't catch many balls today, but it looked like Alshon and
getting a little better
chemistry. They're getting a little better chemistry.
One thing I can take away from today, some Koyans out of Carson late in the game, right? You're talking about now you're down.
2 good drives.
You got to go on a drive. You got to go on a drive. And also
granted, they ran the ball every play the first drive, I think.
But I'll piggyback that into Wendell Smallwood, and Corey Clement, to me, looked like a good 1-2 punch. A little speed and a little power, and I like what them 2 brought to the table in today's game. I thought Smallwood was real patient, getting the holes, letting things open up, and not just being who he was. Not who he was being last year was just he had to be full speed. And I thought I saw some of that grow,
second
right?
Half.
Yeah, grow.
First half he was terrible. Second half he ran the ball well.
But again, the ball to Alshon late in the game, both of them, right? That's big time. That's starting to get on the same page now, right?
Ball, yeah.
Great ball. That's what you want to see out of Carson. Growth. You want to see them late drives. That's what shows you who he is or who he isn't. Some guys struggle all game at times. You see Rodgers do it at times. Guys do it, but late in games they come to play. And I thought he stepped up, right? Run the ball or not. Yeah, he could be the one calling the run at the line of scrimmage. Yeah. He could be audible and out. I think his whole growth process is what I'm looking at, and that's a takeaway I think you can take good from him today.
That's kind of my number one. I won't even single it out like you did. I'm just going to say that the 2 wins were late game toughest, where they lost those games last year. Where they lost games decided by whatever, number, say 5 or less or whatever it was. It went the other way. Yep. Instead of this year, the Redskins creep right back in, all right, and then the Eagles, boom, last drive, they put it away, all right? And then, then today, to lose the lead 21-14, it was like, what just happened? In three minutes, that just happened?
Yeah, it was terrible. I thought we were going to lose.
Showed a lot of resolve right there, with like only about 6 minutes to go, too, I think. It all happened. There wasn't much time left. They're a stop away, and the Giants getting it back, kicking a field goal, going up 10, and the game's over,
Daniel Bakley, Wentz needs to work on his long ball. Greg Milwakovich.
He needs to work on his accuracy, absolutely.
Yeah, no question.
That's his biggest issue.
And that's something when you talk about what did you like from Wentz and what does he still need to work on? Accuracy, long ball, them kind of things, no question.
Zach Ertz needs to work on me not killing him.
And Bob Hartman.
Can't fumble the ball, dropping balls in the fucking end zone. Zach Ertz, I hate.
Bobby Hartman.
I still hate him. I hate him. Can't block.
He goes, yup, Caleb ain't making a 61-yard field goal.
No, I think he has the leg maybe, but now that he was hurt, everyone thought that he was going to maybe come back in a couple weeks, get his job back. I think that ship has sailed.
Will Pierce got to work in Jeffrey a little more shots. Can't stop him, and they're going to be forced to PI. All right, yeah. Of course, we got one. We got a PI today. He got a good PI today. I think they're getting better chemistry. No question.
Listen, he ended up with what, like 5 for 60 or something like that, probably. Alshon, 5 for 60, maybe.
You.
Who knows? It's around that.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, though, he missed a 60-yard TD.
4 for 56.
4 for 56. Okay, but he missed a 60-yard touchdown. So he was. If Carson throws a better ball, he's 5 for 110 and a touch. So
and to me, it's all about when it happens. You can have one catch. It just happened right there with 7 seconds left.
He had a big
obviously,
one.
You want more production out of your red zone toy, your guy that that's.
But I want you coming up with the big catch in the big spot, and that's what matters.
Even if it's one, even if it was one for me, it was huge. It's
we got tons on the YouTube too that we'll get to in a minute here as well. But reading off some more, Bob Hartman. We talked about Chance earlier. being removed at left guard and placed by Wiz.
Yeah, well, he got ran over in the first quarter.
He said
two times.
He said Troy Aikman mentioned in the strength of Kelce. Kelce's been taking a lot of heat lately, and rightfully so. But Kelce came to play today.
Oh, yes, he did.
No question
Absolutely, Jason Kelce came to play today. No question about it.
Spielman saying OBJ is a jerk off. Eli was money in the fourth. A win's a win, and the Eagles did that. Giants in the fourth quarter, delay a game, fucked them. Yeah, that was tough. And he said 13 games left. G-Man going 13-0, and Arnone is growing hair. Fuck my life. It's coming. Chia. Sam Nelson. Imagine what the secondary will look like when McLeod is back and when Darby and Jones are back healthy. Yeah, no.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
And that's why, guess what?
That's not until next year.
No, but the other two this year.
Yeah, hopefully.
But guess what? That shows you now you're a little deeper, right? I mean, now you feel really confident.
I thought
in what
Patrick
you have as a
Robinson
whole.
made some plays today.
I thought Rasul Douglas showed up well.
Patrick Robinson made some plays. He caught the ball. He caught the interception off the tip. Rasul Douglas had a nice interception. Yeah. Robinson made a couple nice plays, knocked the ball away at the end there, which was a really nice play. I thought he played decent.
Will Pearson, this is a good one. I don't get it with Wentz deep balls. He looks like Dalton at times and other Rodgers. And at other times Rodgers. Needs to get back. Needs to get better on the deep throws. That missed bomb to Alshon for a TD was inexcusable.
No, yeah, it's got to be hit.
And that's growing pains, Will, too. I mean, that's something you'll see flashes of like a Rodgers, a Bennett, and guys like that, even a little Stafford in the pocket at times who can move well. And then you'll see the other side of it. You'll see a little Dalton. You'll see a little guys who, struggle with some things. But that's just all growing, man. I mean, I think he's better. He executes better this year than he did last. I think you can easily say that. So there's growth. So there's big time growth. And
he's definitely getting better. That's all you're looking for. You listen around the league, everyone talks about how they expect him he looks like he's going to emerge as a star, and I think we all see it.
Listen, I love
it. Takes some time.
Yeah, this is for the fan, by the fan, no agenda fucking radio, and I love you people because we could just come in with a Q&A. I mean, at the end of the day, I could just say scrap all this and that's just Q&A because that's what we're doing here. It's a Q&A with the boys. That's all it is. Agree, disagree, radio, HUDradio.com.
Man, what was it?
Killing flies and shit in here.
This segment brought to you by Gibson Mayer LLC, our certified public accountant.
Flies all in the house.
Let me finish the goddamn read. Gibson Mayer LLC, your certified public accountant. Are you paying my fucking bills? So until you do, shut your mouth and let me get through the read.
Really?
We good? Yeah, I'm gonna come at you.
That's okay.
It's every time. It's zero class. Zero. Try bring it. I love it on there. Oh, yeah. You want viral? Big tree fall hard. That's viral.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
All right, fall real hard.
We already know this.
Yeah, we know it.
Yeah, we do.
I love you. But
let
me finish the goddamn read so I can move on.
Go ahead.
Bring the goal.
Finish the read. You're the one that flipped out.
No, I didn't flip out. I'm keeping it real. It's a worldwide leader real talk. When you interrupt somebody in the middle of the read,
when keeping it real goes wrong when you get dropped on camera.
Does it?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Gibson Mayer LLC, our certified public accountant. Make him yours. Find on the web, GibsonMayer.com. And
I'm too happy for you to upset me.
James Gibson, big Birds fan. That's why I wanted you to let me get that out, all right?
He is a big Birds fan.
Yeah, I just wanted to finish.
Jay Gibbs.
That's all. I'm real with you. Okay. Daniel Bakley. Douglas has a knack for getting picks, and that's something
he did at WVU.
Right from college.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Right from college. That was his little MO. Jim Brannigan. If Wentz had a player like Willie running that 4.3 speed, there would be no deep ball conversation. All right, Jim. Now you're blowing us because
good to see you, pencil fingers. You roach.
Now you're trying to get on our side because Cowboys going south. He did say something earlier I wanted to read, though. Where did Jimmy? What did he say
Old
earlier?
pencil fingers.
Jim, what did you say earlier? Write it again. You had a little shot. A little Cowboys. I saw you. I think you said something about 5 rings or something. You went that direction.
That's typical.
Typical.
Typical. He was -6 for half of them.
Listen.
Jesus Christ.
You got to dust that joke.
Yo, he was negative.
He was -6 for half of them, guys. Guy's a child.
Cowboy fans, you got to dust.
At least Pove was alive for most of them. Christ, Jim.
You got to dust that joke off. It's brutal. Yeah, I mean, you can play that card. It's just it's old. You know what I mean? Turn
He's from Lindenwold. You got to give it to him. He's not very bright. Not the sharpest tool in the shed.
Turn the page.
2-0 GPA. Todd Womack.
Maybe 2-2.
Let him finish the fucking read. Todd Womack on YouTube.
Okay, Ty.
Sixers JT. I say we trade Sturgis for a 3rd rounder. I mean, I don't know.
I'm pretty sure that's not going to happen.
Call the Saints first.
I was going to say.
First place you call is New Orleans.
If we can get a 3rd rounder for Sturgis, I'll blow you.
Yeah, listen. Consider it 2 mouths. I'm coming with them.
I guess.
Oh, my God. Travis Bulldozer Potts. What does Dougie think it's smart to go for it on 4th and 8. Yeah, we talked about it. You know,
Yeah, he's an
nobody
idiot.
likes it.
Wait, it's fine.
We
won.
Lenny Robinson.
Some guys love the moxie. Hey, Lenny, what's up, Disney?
What up,
L
man?
Rock, back from Disney.
And
what up, Lenny?
coming in with negative energy. This was a battle. Which coach would fuck up more? Yeah, ruining the day. Anthony Devlin. I believe he's 6'5". Is that you? Is he referring?
What?
I don't know. He said I believe he's 6'5". I don't know who's 6'5".
Jeffrey?
I am 6'5".
I don't know if he's talking about you
I
or
might be
Jeffrey.
6'6".
Yeah, he said,
I think Alshon's like 6'3".
You're a large human. Is he? I thought he was bigger than that.
Nah, it might be 6'4". Who knows? I'll tell you what, he plays bigger though. He goes up and gets the ball. That's his MO.
I'll take it there.
I like this. I like to get a shot in the. I mean, granted, we didn't really need to down by the goal line today because we were running all over them. But I'd like to see him throw a jump ball to him in the next day or next game or two. Next game might be a good one. San Diego's got a good secondary with the tiny.
They do.
I keep calling him San Diego. Fucking L.A.
No,
L.A. You know what I'm talking about.
Anthony Devlin saying Wentz is 6'5".
Oh, Wentz big boy.
Yeah.
Wentz big boy.
Real big boy.
And Jeffrey is 6'3". Attaboy.
Robert Anthony. What up, Rob? Clement, baby, South Jersey. He had a good game today.
Yes, he did. He
Lenny
ran
said
hard.
he was
He
at
runs
the
hard,
airport.
runs hard.
Lenny said he was at the airport with Giants and Eagles fans, and we were all stunned by the stupidity of the coaches. He's coming hot with the coach. I mean, he is coming hot.
I mean, I totally agree with him.
Tweedledee,
really do.
Tweedledum.
Wow.
Tom doesn't agree. I agree.
What, that you think? I mean, I don't think Doug's a dumb dude at all.
I think he coaches dumb.
Okay.
If you watch our first 3 games, you can't say he doesn't coach dumb.
I think
bad
you
play
go
calls,
through.
he
I
makes
think you go
bad
through every.
decisions.
I think you go through every NFL team, watch every game tape, and say, "Yep, bad one, go one." I mean, I think that circles around. It's what team's going to win it late in games. You know, and that's what it comes down to. I think you can go through every play call and pick this and not like that and not like this. Right? Adam Gase is a smart guy, right? Adam Gase is a smart freaking guy, in my opinion. I think at some point Adam Gase is a smart enough head coach to win a Super Bowl somewhere, if not Miami. I like Adam Gase, but my point is I like Adam Gase. Probably look like an idiot today losing the Jets, right? I mean, probably it's all on Adam Gase, probably a moron.
Division game on the road.
I'm just saying that's everywhere. You know, week to week, you can do this. That's all. A win's a win. We got out with a win today and a big one.
No, he fake punted.
Huge one.
Down 13-6 in a winnable game. Now they were horseshit, but there's another. So he can take his offensive genius and shove it up his ass too. I mean, he fake punted.
How about
the guy threw a pick? Nice call.
How about the fact that
shut up, Zeke?
How about the fact that Jacksonville fake punted up like 30 today?
Oh man.
Yeah,
Did you see that?
I totally forgot they were playing.
37-7 and they fake punted. Hey-o. That's throwing a little salt in the wound there, wasn't it?
Doug Marrone.
Lenny said I've been
scumbag. I forgot
it's
Doug Marrone. Fucking scumbag. I hate Doug Marrone.
Scumbag. Lenny said I've been happy in La La Land all week, Tommy. Got to vent some frustration.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing
but princesses and teacups, Len. Welcome home.
Yeah,
buddy.
quick, Ben away. We're here for the people to vent. We're not mad.
Come on in, buddy.
We're not mad about anybody, Ben.
Hopefully you went drinking around the world in Epcot. It's the only thing that could save you after that. I'm sure it was a lot of princesses.
There was one pick when he had a couple brewskis.
Good. Get a couple brewskis.
We wouldn't expect anything. We wouldn't expect anything less from the guy.
Hopefully a pen flowing, a couple brews flowing.
Yeah, we know. Jim Bradigan. Apparently Tom likes Adam Gase. Rob Anthony, Nick, why you got that Philly shirt on? Cover that Cards tattoo up.
Right here.
I did have the Philly shirt on. I like that today.
He's coming with the guys.
Doug Zeke, apparently, who's more qualified than anybody in the NFL right now. Peterson, I'm the worst play caller. McAdoo, hold my beer. Zeke, you bothered me since the win. I mean, you came in negative since the win, and I despise that. I love you, but I flat out despise that. It's a happy time, right? It's not peaches and cream, but we should be feeling good.
We can maybe sing Kumbaya once.
For a minute, we could be a little positive and then dissect. You came out disliking everything after a dub.
Listen, a division win is a division win. You get the win to get the win. It doesn't matter. But I am critical of Doug because he keeps making stupid fucking decisions. Besides that, and his play calling, I think, like I said, it's like 2/3 of his coaching. But besides that, the guys do like him. The guys seem to want to play for him. I'll give him that.
Corey Davis, what's up with Fletcher Cox?
I don't know. I'm not a fucking doctor, but hopefully he's okay. It seemed like he wasn't hurt that bad, but then they immediately said he wasn't going to come back in, which I didn't like that.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of reason for that. Hot day.
Fletcher Fox might be looking up like a porn star.
I'm doing 2 things at once. So.
WebMD. What's WebMD?
Well, I found his middle name. It's the old street name one. That's the porn star, like Tom Harding. Or Lee Harding. Your middle
Yeah,
name.
middle name.
And your
Or
street.
your pet's first name and your street name.
That's aggressive.
You never heard that one?
Nah, yeah, that's aggressive.
Indiana Maple. It's a solid one. It's a solid
Indiana
fucking
Maple.
It's a solid name, dude.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing. There's nothing.
They haven't
There's
said
nothing
anything,
serious.
I don't think, really.
No, nothing's been released. And
I think he's okay. I think he's going to be all right.
I thought it was a little bit to do with cramp and stuff like that. But
It looked to me like they said that what's it called was like he tried going pregame and then they said he couldn't go, McLeod. So hopefully he'll be okay for next week. If he tried going pregame and then they decided he couldn't go, it means he was close.
Yeah,
So
real
you would think that next week he'd be okay.
Pop Modena says we have 4 downs for a reason. Doug uses every single one to get a first down. LOL. What else we got?
It's like Novocaine.
Anthony Devlin. Would you say would you say the Giants still have an elite D?
They're
But are
I think
being
they're secondary.
overshadowed by the lack of offense. So do you think the Giants still have an elite D that's
Their
being
defense is not-
overshadowed by a bad offense?
I think their defense hasn't been as good as it was last year.
Yeah.
But they have a good secondary, and I think it shows. That's why we came out and ran the ball so much today, because they do have a good secondary. And Jenkins, who didn't play last week,
It's
played.
back. Yeah, that was big. That was a big pick.
Do you know where's Jenkins?
That's
and
huge.
and I know DRC played for us when we didn't really like him that much, but he's played pretty well for them for like 4 years now. Roger Smarty. Excuse me. So Landon Collins, good player. So I think the fact that we ran the ball shows that we thought they have a pretty good secondary.
Yeah. No, I mean, I like the question, but, I mean, you come all the way back. You climb that mountain, whether it was, Eagles self-inflicted or not, and you take the lead. You want to be elite. You got to finish that football game if you're the New York Giants. You got to finish it. And that's just
you can't
I'm
let them
saying,
go down and tie it, yeah.
If you want to be, it's still considered a good defense, or, like I said, I know what he's saying, that they've been so bad on offense, or we're losing track of them. But they had a chance today to make a statement. When they came all the way back, 21-14,
Defense
5 minutes
defense
ago.
gave it up. But you know why defense gave it up? Can I tell you? Because we crushed them in time of possession on a hot day. We had them on the field for a long time, and then late in games, they're going to not make that play to be able to win a game. Right, that's when you get a big run off a team like Clement did. That's where you get a guy somehow getting open in double coverage like Alshon and making that kind of catch. Tired legs, right? Some lack of focus. That kind of things happen when you're on the field for 35+ minutes in a football game.
Yeah, like I said,
they were on the field for a long goddamn time.
Absolutely.
It might have ended at like 37 minutes, honestly. The time of possession.
Landon
is ridiculous.
Collins is always around the football.
Oh, he's a problem.
He's an absolute stud.
Monster.
But old A-Finger, I mean, I feel like he don't do nothing. You know what I mean? And so, and I'm not breaking down
They were
I'm
talking
not breaking
about how he
down
had
film.
like 7 sacks in the last 4 games, but I didn't see him today at all.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I didn't
And then
break
he was
down
out
the
there
film and
somewhere
stuff.
like this somewhere, but
I mean, he jumped off sides.
he was
on a third
hanging
down.
10 or something out
You know what I
there.
mean?
Yeah,
One of his stubs jumped off sides on a third down.
37 to 22. I mean, that's just crushing them in time of possession today.
Absolutely.
That one definitely matters. But like you said, the Ertz one. Mikey the Greek. Yo, Mikey the Greek in the building. What up, Mike?
What up, Mike?
Who else we got? Bob Hartman. Doug said that they won't know much about Sproles, Hicks, and Cox until more tests are done tomorrow. Yeah, you figured that one was coming out.
Great.
Lenny Robinson, middle name plus street name. I was Gary Maple in the industry.
Also the same Maple house that I lived at.
Yeah. A lot of things.
You know that, right?
A lot of things. Been through a few in there. Ryan Broder said Zeke came in hot during halftime ripping Carson to shreds. He's been fired up since the morning. Yeah, he's a freaking flat-out prop. Zeke's a flat-out prop.
Put the bottle down.
Relax.
We got a W.
I mean, the guy's drinking at 7 a.m. in the morning and then asking me where I've been all day. Like Hannah, where are you today? Which I love that he wants to know where I am. Eagles talk. He's upset. He wants to get things off his chest. And I love it. We're here for you to get things off your chest. We just might not agree with you.
Call some of your freaks and chill out, would you?
He did say, where's Olivia Austin at, I believe.
Freak is he.
Yeah, he said, where's Olivia Austin when I need her? Charlie Rice. Good, hard-fought victory today. Almost let that slip in the fourth. Like I've been saying since before the season, give the ball to Clement and let him work. There's running backs balled out today. They did. All 3 of them had a really good game today.
Yes, they did.
For all 3, you can say, hey, and that's fine. You can have 3.
Smallwood, I'll give him the nod
headed.
because of the fact that he ran good in the fourth quarter. Smallwood did. And first couple quarters, I was like, get him out. I just don't like him. He runs into the back of a lineman every time he handles the ball. But fourth quarter, he played well.
But credit
he
to Doug.
Up a couple blitzes too. He's a pretty good blocker too.
Yeah, he did. And credit to Doug on
that was a great runs.
Third down.
Great block for
third down. He hit flipped somebody
where he hit Aguilar. Yeah.
I thought, credit to Doug in the second half with the run play calls, the stretch runs with Smallwood, making him almost have to give it time to open up. I thought that was good, putting him in a good position. But, again, we saw the maturity a little bit more out of Smallwood now. Like you said, now you see him blocking a lot more. And these are things that take time. That's why Clement's not going to be on the field every down like people want him to be, because the guy's a rookie. And
he's not going to be every down.
A lot of rookies, what do they struggle with? Pass protection.
He's not going to be every down.
Right? It's not about running. He'll find a hole, but it's pass protection. And that's the key.
I thought that he
when you have a line that's getting –
I thought he runs hard. And if he runs angry, which I like.
Yeah. And he showed a great job. A lot of poise on that mishandle right there, because we're not talking about an Eagles win if he puts out on the carpet.
It's over.
Most guys panic and they hit it 3 times and boom, now you're looking at 2 turnovers in the stretch of 5 minutes, and wow, that game's over. So he corralled that pretty good and took his lick and then lived for another play.
Mike, I love you. I love it. This is what I don't understand. Like last week, you talked about it too, that you wanted Corey Clement to get touches, right? Now
he got touches,
but now you're saying that because I get this, and I get part of it. I agree with actually. So Mike Greek saying Doug is holding this offense back with play calling. These receivers can't block enough for the wide receiver and tight end screens. When one is on a roll, you don't stop feeding him and rotating Smallwood in the first quarter. Feed the hot hand, and I think we all agree with that.
I agree with that. I'll tell you one thing, though.
I do agree. I do agree.
I want to know if anyone else agrees with me. I don't think you were watching yet, but anyone else that was. When we threw the wide receiver screen on third down to Torrey Smith, and he just ran out of bounds, when it looked like there was a clear lane inside, what the fuck is Torrey Smith doing? And get him off the field. Seriously, I hate that guy. I really do. I think he's a skirt. He's got a skirt on. He doesn't like to get hit. He takes every wide receiver screen to the outside. There was a block. Alshon had a good block. He had room up the middle, and instead he went to the outside out of bounds. Where are you going? Where the fuck are you going?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. I'll kill him.
Yeah,
I'll fucking kill him.
To me, he's like the definition of a fly route. Like, that's always good for you.
Seriously,
You know what I mean?
absolute
just,
skirt.
You look it up,
Don't
and
even throw the ball to him.
It's like all go or go route, and that's it.
So,
Torrey's in, just run a go route.
It's a one-trick pony. No, Mike, you're right. And, like, at first, when I read it, I wasn't agreeing with it. But when you talk about it in the first quarter, when a guy's on a roll, keep giving him the rock.
That's what we were saying.
You're right.
Took Garrett out for three possessions.
Now, I'm fine later on in the game. You getting these guys other touches. I think we can all agree there.
No,
but
you got to mix them in.
At that time, I agree, Mike.
They have
like
a change of pace backs. That's huge.
It's hard because I'm trying to read it and think about things at the same time. So when I first read it, I thought you meant like keep giving the rock the whole game, but not. You're talking about the first quarter. I completely agree with that. Guys got a hot hand, ride it for a little bit.
That's it.
Charlie Rice. Clement should get only 7 to 10 carries a game. It should be spread out between the 4 backs. All have a certain skill. Yep. All have a certain skill set.
Just play the game, but play the game with your eyes and get a feel for the game early on. See who's
if someone's running. Someone's got the hot hand, and you stick with them. That's all it is.
There's no reason that there's not enough touches to go around. I mean, you see that these teams that are having success. The Bears did it today. Huge home win. Howard's over 100, but
I think
Cohen's over 50, and another 40-something receiving or something. Maybe more.
80, I think.
Yeah, something like
that.
It's crazy.
I think Howard had like 22 carries and Cohen had like 10 or something. So, I mean, that's what you want to do.
But change of pace, and the production will be there if you let it play. If you have patience.
By the way, bringing up that game because that's what I was going to bring up earlier, and we have a little lull here. I'll bring it up. That game. To me, I don't want anyone to talk about the Steelers around me today because the whole no one coming out for the anthem at all. It boggles my mind. I don't understand it.
The Seahawks,
the entire
whole team
stayed
both teams, right?
The entire team.
I heard Seahawks Titans. I didn't know about the Steelers.
Steelers, yeah.
Both
the only one that came out.
Titans.
Only one that came out for the Steelers with his hand on his chest is Alejandro Villanueva. He used to be a practice squad guy for the Eagles.
Yep.
Who was a Army Ranger, I believe.
Yeah.
I think he did 2 or 3 tours in Afghanistan. Right? He was the only one out there by himself.
Yep.
Wow.
Right? Wait, hold on.
I don't want to talk about it.
And then after that, then they get beat at home by Chicago. That's what the fuck you get.
Yeah, I know.
All right? That's what you get.
Listen, I'm tired of talking about it because I said it from day one.
No, we gave them a forum. We're giving them a forum.
Yeah, all I said from day one.
Always
said from day one, what's the Neil going to do? It's going to create divide. It's either one way right or one way left. Let me finish this too. Okay, I posted a thing about what Trump said the other day. Okay, and it's only one way or the other way, and what people feel. There's no middle ground. So my point is, everybody look themselves in the mirror. What can you do better then? Instead of everybody pointing fingers and being one left, one right. Right? Because I'm so sick of it's one-sided. I don't agree with it. Stand for the effing flag, all right, and it's the end of it. All right? Do what calls in a different way. a different way.
Yeah, that's my whole
This
thing.
isn't your platform for political shit. Sports is not a platform for political nonsense. It's not. It needs to be separated. It's entertaining.
They're so
I don't
oppressed.
need your
they
fucking
make
opinion.
millions of dollars. They're so oppressed, dude. They're so oppressed.
Okay, I don't need it. Let's go. Let's go through some comments. Bob Harmon, Blunt really lets the ball get away from his body when he runs. Mikey the Greek, no way we keep Blunt next year. We need to prep Clement to assume that power role for next season. Agreed.
Yeah, Blunt's old.
Completely agree. What else do we got? Mikey the Greek, stand for the flag and the anthem, or it's fuck you straight up. Couldn't agree more, Mike. Couldn't agree more. Zeke saying karma in the pit game. Yeah,
Absolutely.
First baseball scumbag did it last night, too.
Yeah, for the A's.
Yeah.
Daniel Bakley, Seahawks secondary was exposed for their bad tackling today and how
Richard Sherman lost his shit today. I think it's because he realized how bad they are. Because you know what, their offensive line can't block either. Richard Sherman literally lost his shit today. He should have got thrown out of the game.
Good.
He
had his helmet off, screaming at the ref. He got one unsportsmanlike penalty. Then he hit Mariota out of bounds.
Yeah, that was terrible.
Taylor Lewin was like ready to rip Sherman's throat out. It was awesome. I like Taylor Lewin.
Hate Sherman.
No, he's the worst.
Scumbag.
Good player. He's the worst.
Daniel Bakley, two things. Seahawks secondary was exposed, we talked about, and then he said Keenum did that to Tampa last year, Pop. And what did he put up? I think, 369 and 3 TDs?
First off,
Minnesota.
First off, Minnesota was the easiest bet of the day.
Fraud.
And anyone that didn't do it, I feel sorry for you.
Fraudzilla.
Tampa don't call up north and win ever. That don't happen.
It's just, it's at some point you gotta, what is it? The
Minnesota plays great D
HBO
at home.
Yeah, no, they did. But I mean, Winston to me is the biggest fraud in the NFL. There's plenty of guys right underneath him, but he's right there, buddy, leading that charge, buddy. It's just, hoorah, and great leader, and do this, do that, and he just continues to fall on his face. So I got no time for him. You know what I mean? It's just that's the way it goes. I mean, and in the defense, come on, Gerald McCoy and your
Too
crew,
good for
like
that.
Case Keenan, come on,
man. Too good
like
for
if you
that.
lose a close game, like Willie said, that's fine.
Yeah, Case
But,
Keenan comes in and
he's
carves you
slinging-
up.
Somebody took the Bucs.
Slow down.
Yeah.
Well, listen, I'm not running from it.
Yeah,
I like that football team. I like the football team, right? I do. I'm not running from it at all. That defense should be way better than that. It's inexcusable. Inexcusable. Gerald McCoy's a Pro Bowl. Levante David's a flat-out stud pup. Yeah, T.J. Ward. So up the middle, you're really good as a football team. And to go to Minnesota against a backup Matt Keenum slinging on you, you need to check a lot of things. Will Pierce.
Interception.
Oh, pick.
Derek Carr picked.
Kyle Four. Is that who that is?
Yeah.
Charlie Rice. Winston equals Mini McNabb. What else do we got?
I don't know about that, Charles. Relax. Winston
Dan-
got a lot to go before he's anywhere
Daniel
near
Bakley
McNabb's
about
level.
Mariota. He was 5 yards out of bounds when he got hit. Yeah, it was aggressive. Really aggressive.
I don't know if it was 5, but he was out of bounds.
He was out.
He was out of bounds. Sherman should have been tossed for it.
Oh, Jimmy Brownican. There's a guy not far away up at PSU. The Birds better go get early as possible next year.
How's that going to happen?
Not
Jim?
happening.
We're gonna sell our entire team.
Yeah, I'm hoping.
I would love to get Saquon
Yeah,
Barkley, but there's no chance we can get him.
That's the
He's
only
going
reason-
top 6.
Yeah, that's the only reason I was glad the Dolphins lost.
Guess
today.
what?
I
Sorry
hope
to
they
bring
go
it
1
to you,
and 15.
Sorry to bring it to you, Cowboys
Right.
fans.
Right.
We're not going to
go.
lose the rest of our games and have a chance to draft Saquon.
I'll be honest with you guys.
He is
I hate to
Oh,
say
really
this.
good.
I might be
And
really good, really good.
overreacting to this.
McSorley is just a college quarterback, but what a tough kid, man.
What I watched from
He's a winner.
Barkley, right, what I've seen from this guy, this is one of the most talented running backs to come out of college in the last 10 years. Easy to me, the things he can do on the football field. When I talk about what translates, right, when that kid gets to the edge and it looks like, hey, they all got angles and that burst happens, translates, right?
Well, Franklin's got him returning kicks, too.
Yeah, everything.
I mean,
300 plus,
geez,
300
Jimmy.
plus yards, all-purpose
First
yards.
off,
last night.
Jeez, Jimmy.
I don't know why.
How many all-purpose
I'm
yards did
not
they have
home.
all night? How many all-purpose yards did they have all night?
I'll play him on
400
fucking
maybe?
defense, dude. Fuck
Everywhere.
that. Are you kidding me? I'll play him every minute of every game. I don't care about what he does in the pros. Try and win games in Penn State.
No, I'm not saying that he's worried about burning him out. I'm saying it's an easier chance to get injured, too. Like, you know what I mean? How many kickoffs are you going to take back? So it is what it is.
Ryan Broder said
He's
Derek
special.
Carr is currently
Very
having
special.
a nightmare in D.C. right now. 3 for 8, 23 yards, and 2 picks so far for Derek
That's
Carr.
what happens.
Yeah, this was an easy game for me.
Too bad I took the over.
Oh,
Ryan Grant.
Ryan Grant.
Wow. He came out of the witness
Yeah,
protection.
well, if you want the over, you're going
Came out of Whitsack.
to need a couple touches before the end of the quarter here, before the half. You're going to need a few. You got 8 minutes. You might need 2 touches to even be in the conversation. It can happen, though. It can happen. Charlie Rice, I think he comes into the league and dominates. The kid can do everything. Couldn't agree more. I think he's that special. He's that special. And guess what? All his weightlifting and stuff that you see online, and he's just a monster. That translates. That translates for the guy. It's ridiculous.
You're able to carry guys in your legs. You don't go down on the first contact. You know what I mean? It's just
dude's a beast.
Huge.
Dude's a beast.
Absolutely.
The dude's a beast.
James Thompson. All the good teams lost except Eagles and Green Bay today.
Dolphins aren't any
Well, I don't know about that. I don't know all that. New England won.
Pop Montanez, Falk 2.0 when you talk about Saquon. Bob Hartman, Raiders have to make like 5 trips to the East Coast this year. That's tough. And now he said it's rough, but rough, tough. Yep, both. Jimmy Brannigan. Don't let Cleveland get him and ruin his career.
I don't know. Cleveland might have found a quarterback.
Well, yeah, they might have found a quarterback, but they're still not winning more games.
No, I know, but that's going to take some time over there. But Kaiser looks like he's not bad. I'll be honest with you.
Turk Boys on the YouTube. Garrett has to have the majority of the carries. Team needs to have better preparation. Still not a fan of the coaches calling and what and more.
Basic play calling. I'm with you.
Garrett has to have majority of carries.
I'm not a fan of your writing style, but your play. But
Who's Garrett? Who's Garrett?
LeGarrette.
Oh, LeGarrette. We're going Garrett. Okay. Todd Womack. Mike Evans don't sign with the Bucks again. Come to the Eagles. We'll take it.
Yeah.
Jacob Bloss. Doug Peterson is not going to win us a Super Bowl. Carson Wentz will. I sort of would like to have them hand in hand and make it a little easier, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would.
All right. Okay. So we're off of that.
Don't forget Mills Banks.
What did Mills Carlton Banks say? Rasul looked good out there. Love the pick. Looking into the future with Darby Douglas, Sidney Jones, or secondary become a huge strength when they get healthy. Yeah,
Absolutely.
We were talking about that earlier
the
on.
The fact that we were able to get by today, we treaded water today in the secondary. They hit us for 3 TDs in a little spurt there. But besides that, I thought that we played decently well today. The defense, like I said earlier, defense gets a pass for me today. We didn't get a whole lot of pressure, but they had a lot of quick throws, a lot of 3-step drops, ball out of the hands quick. And I thought we played the run very well again, like we do usually. Hunt hurt us in the fourth quarter last week.
Yeah.
Besides that, we played the run against him pretty well, I thought. And secondary held up.
How about this?
A lot of guys out.
How about him? 2 weeks in a row.
Step up.
No, not Eagle talk. I'm sorry. Last week against the Eagles, he broke one, and then today against
Today,
the Chargers, 17-10, 70-yarder.
See ya.
That's what he does.
See ya. Got him on.
Good.
Got him in fantasy too. So see ya. Light it up.
I'm going to read a couple of these, and we're going to go to break real quick. Speaking of Bob Hartman, speaking of the Packers game, Romo actually isn't horrible as a color commentator.
I tell you what, I kind of enjoyed him. I was thinking the same thing.
He said it hurts me to say it, but he's not a complete disaster.
It's all right. I have nothing against Tony Romo.
No. He's a low talker, but he's fantastic. I mean, everything
he knows the
says,
game.
Yeah, everything. I mean, he sees everything, and
he's one of the guys.
That's how predictable the NFL is, though. I mean, he played quarterback all those years, so he knows everything.
Yeah.
He knows.
He's one of the guys I usually like.
Yeah.
No, Jimmy, I like him.
He's a guy.
He's
a guy that's a worker. Yeah. Wasn't drafted or was drafted really late. I don't think he was drafted. Either way, that's a guy I like. A guy like that becomes a good player usually.
Eastern Illinois,
Yeah.
Jim Brownigan, not in our lifetime will Cleveland have a QB. Kevin Van Skyver, what up, Kev? After we beat the Cowboys, we will be the team to beat in the division. Yes, sir.
Pretty much my comment. Kev, I agree.
Charlie Rice, Mills and Douglas as your third and fourth corners the next few years behind Darby and Jones. We're going to have a damn good secondary. Oh, yeah. Bob Hartman saying his voice is annoying, but he's very informative.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. That's what I mean. He's like a low talker, and you still can't get by that. Is that Romo? But, he knows his shit, man, for sure. Absolutely.
Todd Womack on YouTube, can Clement get more carries? He will. I mean, as he learns the blocking schemes and he grows into that.
Yeah, he's a rookie.
Grows into that. He'll get more carries and be on the field more. But
he'll see more time.
You can't, you can't have him out there on every down. James Thompson, is Baltimore that bad or is it still too early? No, they're that bad in my eyes.
They're 2-1.
They're bad.
They got blown out in London. I wouldn't look too much into that. They have a good defense. They have a bad offense.
Yeah, Zeke saying Blake Bortles on fire today. There's home games in London. Bunch of crying.
Jacksonville
faces.
likes them home games in London.
Will Pierce, last one, then a break. Romo is good when he called Dalton out for missing the fell wide open on third down. That was awesome. Yeah, he did. He called that out right when it was happening. Got him open. Got him open.
Listen, that's one. It goes back to the head coach being respected. What we were trying to say earlier, like if you call people on the carpet, they can argue with you and they can motherfuck you and curse at you, but they'll respect you at the end of the day. All right, and like I said, and Aikman calls it like it is. All right, man. And he was saying, what an idiot Beckham is right there. That's a terrible penalty. It's a terrible penalty.
Prima donna
nobody said
penalty.
anything to him, and nobody said nothing.
Oh, yeah,
unbelievable.
Aikman was losing his mind because he was like, as we came back from break, he's been dancing and jawing with the fans, and no one has even walked over there. And I was like, Aikman, I can feel the steam coming out of Aikman's ears right now as he's talking.
That's what you want, as a viewer, man. That's what I want.
I agree.
Yeah, I know. I think
call it how you see it. Let's not walk on fucking eggshells here.
Both are good. Yeah, it's not walking eggshells. On the other side,
God forbid you offend somebody.
On the other side,
the offend me fucking nature of our country now.
We'll give a grade for Doug after 3 games. We'll grade the Eagles out after 3 games. We'll talk everything else Eagles. Carson Wentz, little NFL whip around, 5 questions, all that, much more. On the other side, agree, disagree, a2dradio.com. And this segment was brought to you by Soap Stash LLC, the new soap standard. Find them on the web, soapstash.com, as well as Gibson Mayer LLC, our certified public accountant. Make them yours. Find them on the web, gibsonmayer.com, and StreamSmart LLC.
Vinny.
StreamSmart.com. Vinny Maston will take care of you. Get your StreamSmart. We'll be right back.
You're listening to the worldwide leader of Real Talk, a2dradio.com.
A2dradio.com is proudly sponsored by Gibson Mayer LLC Certified Public Accountants. Gibson Mayer, located in Yardley, PA, is a leading accounting and business consulting firm with a proven track record of handling critical issues with expertise across many different industries, including construction, distribution, hospitality, manufacturing, real estate, service trades, merchandising, professional services, and professional athletes. Give them a call at 215-369-3300. That's 215-369-3300. Your initial consultation is always free, and if you tell them that Tom and Mike from AM and the PM sent you, you'll receive 15% off all income tax services completed by February 15th. That's Gibson Mayer LLC Certified Public Accountants, 215-369-3300, or visit them on the web at www.gibsonmayer.com. That's gibsonmayer.com.
Get your skills in shape, then contact the Scanzano Sports Center, located at 5 Carnegie Plaza in Cherry Hill, New Jersey. You can give them a call at 856-889-3434 or visit them on the web at www.scanzanosports.com. John Scanzano offers individual, semi-private, and team training lessons in hitting, pitching, catching, outfield, along with turf rentals. The Scanzano Sports Center is equipped with a 31,000 square foot indoor facility, 4 batting cages, and a 4,000 square foot strengthening and conditioning room. So what are you waiting for? Contact the Scanzano Sports Center today.
Fellas, you ever come in from that baseball or football game and your woman won't come near you because you stink beyond belief? Then you need Soap Stash. You should never settle for a generic hygiene product that only covers up the stench. Treat your skin with the best nutrients. Feel clean with the only soap you'll need. The highest grade carrier oils are ingrained in all of their products, which are 100% natural and terrific for your skin. No sulfates, parabens, or phthalates, and synthetic fragrance free. Contact Soap Stash for your sample package and give your woman what she deserves. You can contact Soap Stash at 844-890-3197 or visit them on the web at soapstash.com or Facebook at Soapstash LLC. Once again, their number is 844-890-3197. Soap Stash, the new soap standard. A2DRadio.com is sponsored by the Sports Outlet for all your sporting needs. Located 703 Black Horse Pike in Glendora, New Jersey. Give them a call at 856-939-2030 or email them at sportsoutletnj@comcast.net or visit them on the web at www.sportsoutletinc.com for all your sporting needs. The Sports Outlet.
You're listening to Agree to Disagree, only on A2DRadio.com.
A2DRadio.com is proudly sponsored by Gibson Mayer LLC Certified Public Accountants. Gibson Mayer, located in Yardley, PA, is a leading accounting and business consulting firm with a proven track record of handling critical issues with expertise across many different industries, including construction, distribution, hospitality, manufacturing, real estate, service trades, merchandising, professional services, and professional athletes. Give them a call at 215-369-3300. That's 215-369-3300. Your initial consultation is always free, and if you tell them that Tom and Mike from AM and the PM sent you, you'll receive 15% off all income tax services completed by February 15th. That's Gibson Mayer LLC Certified Public Accountants, 215-369-3300, or visit them on the web at www.gibsonmayer.com. That's gibsonmayer.com.
Fellas, you ever come in from that baseball or football game and your woman won't come near you because you stink beyond belief? Then you need Soap Stash. You should never settle for a generic hygiene product that only covers up the stench. Treat your skin with the best nutrients. Feel clean with the only soap you'll need. The highest grade carrier oils are ingrained in all of their products, which are 100% natural and terrific for your skin. No sulfates, parabens, or phthalates, and synthetic fragrance free. Contact Soap Stash for your sample package and give your woman what she deserves. You can contact Soap Stash at 844-890-3197 or visit them on the web at soapstash.com or Facebook at Soapstash LLC. Once again, their number is 844-890-3197. Soap Stash, the new soap standard. A2DRadio.com is sponsored by the Sports Outlet for all your sporting needs. Located 703 Black Horse Pike in Glendora, New Jersey. Give them a call at 856-939-2030 or email them at sportsoutletnj@comcast.net or visit them on the web at www.sportsoutletinc.com for all your sporting needs. The Sports Outlet.
get your skills in shape, then contact the Scanzano Sports Center, located at 5 Carnegie Plaza in Cherry Hill, New Jersey. You can give them a call at 856-889-3434 or visit them on the web at www.scanzanosports.com. John Scanzano offers individual, semi-private, and team training lessons in hitting, pitching, catching, outfield, along with turf rentals. The Scanzano Sports Center is equipped with a 31,000 square foot indoor facility, 4 batting cages, and a 4,000 square foot strengthening and conditioning room. So what are you waiting for? Contact the Scanzano Sports Center today.
You're listening to Agree to Disagree, only on A2DRadio.com.
A2DRadio.com is proudly sponsored by Gibson Mayer LLC Certified Public Accountants. Gibson Mayer, located in Yardley, PA, is a leading accounting and business consulting firm with a proven track record of handling critical issues with expertise across many different industries, including construction, distribution, hospitality, manufacturing, real estate, service trades, merchandising, professional services, and professional athletes. Give them a call at 215-369-3300. That's 215-369-3300. Your initial consultation is always free, and if you tell them that Tom and Mike from AM and the PM sent you, you'll receive 15% off all income tax services completed by February 15th. That's Gibson Mayer LLC Certified Public Accountants, 215-369-3300, or visit them on the web at www.gibsonmayer.com. That's gibsonmayer.com.
Fellas, you ever come in from that baseball or football game and your woman won't come near you because you stink beyond belief? Then you need Soap Stash. You should never settle for a generic hygiene product that only covers up the stench. Treat your skin with the best nutrients. Feel clean with the only soap you'll need. The highest grade carrier oils are ingrained in all of their products, which are 100% natural and terrific for your skin. No sulfates, parabens, or phthalates, and synthetic fragrance free. Contact Soap Stash for your sample package and give your woman what she deserves. You can contact Soap Stash at 844-890-3197 or visit them on the web at soapstash.com or Facebook at Soapstash LLC. Once again, their number is 844-890-3197. Soap Stash, the new soap standard. A2DRadio.com is sponsored by the Sports Outlet for all your sporting needs. Located 703 Black Horse Pike in Glendora, New Jersey. Give them a call at 856-939-2030 or email them at sportsoutletnj@comcast.net or visit them on the web at www.sportsoutletinc.com for all your sporting needs. The Sports Outlet.
Get your skills in shape, then contact the Scanzano Sports Center, located at 5 Carnegie Plaza in Cherry Hill, New Jersey. You can give them a call at 856-889-3434 or visit them on the web at www.scanzanosports.com. John Scanzano offers individual, semi-private, and team training lessons in hitting, pitching, catching, outfield, along with turf rentals. The Scanzano Sports Center is equipped with a 31,000 square foot indoor facility, 4 batting cages, and a 4,000 square foot strengthening and conditioning room. So what are you waiting for? Contact the Scanzano Sports Center today.
You're listening to Bad Boys of Sports Talk Radio. Agree, disagree. Only on, you know what? A2DRadio.com. good for the soul after an Eagles dub. It's Agree Disagree, the bad boys of sports talk on the worldwide leader of Real Talk, ATDRadio.com, live from the BMW of Atlantic City studios. BMW Atlantic City, off exit 17 of the Parkway. Find them online, BMW of Atlantic City.com. Tom Arnone, Nick Delgozzo, Brian Wilson, Rob Povey on the ones and twos. The best in the businesses. Hashtag in no notes. This business just throw a bunch of asses on that. All right. Every Sunday, we're brought to you by the new Soap Standard, the best bars in the world, Soapstash LLC. Find them on the web, soapstash.com. If you're just joining us, our poll question, with the Eagles now being 2-0 in the NFC East, are they a team to beat in the division? Yes, no. Let us know. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. HUD Radio is where you can find us. We're answering all your questions as well. Facebook, all YouTube. We're going to get back over to the tube, answer everybody's questions over there. A lot of things going on. We got 14-0 right now. Redskins leading the Raiders, and they got the ball on the Oakland 39, 3rd and 6. So, how much time's left? Minute 09 till the half.
Yeah.
Derek Carr struggling.
Way to show up, Oakland, so far.
I was just going to say, it's a long way. There's a lot of game left, but I put them in front of the Cowboys. They win this game.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, with my eyes, with my eyeballs, and I understand what Willie's saying, and he's 100% right? When you're the champ, somebody's you got to knock them off. I totally get that. I just use my eyeballs. All right, 16-3 game one, gross. You know what I mean? Gross. That's because the Giants stink. All right, so that went into Denver and got absolutely ass raped. Prison rape. Right? Zeke's quitting. He's a loser. Right? So
he did.
I got no time for it.
First off, go, big dog. HSE definitely quit last week during that game. Oh. Old half-shirt Ewok quit, okay? And I don't refer to him as Zeke. I refer to him as HSE.
So I look at it like, week one, Redskins played the Eagles tough. That's a division game. That was a tough game. Yeah. All right? They flew across country, went in there and punched the Rams in the mouth. And then obviously, this is the first half right now. So, I had no problem bumping in front of the Redskins. Now,
if you look at it that way, then you're saying that we're the best then.
Oh yeah, I already said that earlier.
I was going to say because we won in Washington.
I respected your point earlier about beating the champs, but I think the Eagles are definitely the team to beat.
I do. Listen, I do too. I thought they were coming into the year. We talk about
I'm trying not to get too high. I got a bad history of getting too high. All right. Usually I wouldn't love to get
stay level.
Usually I'd love to get high.
You want to stay right here.
Not with predictions.
You want one of those EKGs right here.
I don't want
to. On that 75-yarder, you went, and somebody hit you with the wake ups.
Listen, we've been known to dabble on the edge of 15-1s and some 14-2s. So I mean, me and him have been a problem in the past, but.
We fell for Dream Team, I think.
But I'm not falling into anything with this team. I believe that this team has a lot of talent, and I believe when you look at the other teams in this division, they're actually losing some talent. And I look at Dez getting older in Dallas. I'm just saying, he's getting older.
He's in his prime right now.
Is he?
It's like 25.
25.
Yeah, I think so.
He's not 25 years old.
26?
No, are you okay?
He's definitely not old, though.
He's not old. I
just feel like he looks slower to me.
If he's 28, I'll lose my mind. He's not 28. I
just feel like he looks a little slower. That's all. He looks a little slower.
Des is 28 years old.
28. Wow, I can't believe he's 28.
I just feel like he lost a step. That's all I see. That's eyeballs, right? Can I say what
I don't think he lost anything.
Okay, you can believe what you want to believe. You can drink the Cowboy Kool-Aid because last year they won the division. No, I mean, just that's what you're doing now.
Add some sugar. Add some sugar
to it. What you're doing? You're not this guy. I can't believe it. I can flat out not believe that you're this guy. Are you here?
Yeah, I think so. I'm back. I would have lost it for a second there.
Yeah, hold on.
Plus, I'm not drinking Cowboy Kool-Aid. I don't drink Cowboy Kool-Aid.
Full circle.
Are you kidding me?
Is there sugar in this?
Cowboy
it's yummy.
So, Jim, I didn't say he's old. I said he looks old on the football field. There's a difference of being me saying he's an old player and he looks old on the football field. I know you can come in and defend your guy, but this ain't.
We're a couple of old guys out here, okay?
I don't.
We can spot an old guy, Jim.
A lot of
old guys can spot a fucking old guy. All right?
Oh yeah, we can. And listen, I'm not a believer in the quarterback. I think the quarterback's hurting him and making him look older too, because he can't make any of the throws that need to be made at the NFL level, in my opinion, consistently. I don't see it. That's eyes. That's eyes.
There's nothing wrong with Des Bryant. The fact is Dak Prescott is not very good. I'm sorry, he's just not.
Why are you sorry?
You stop him.
Sorry?
You stop him from running.
Real talk.
Not good.
It ain't sorry.
Not good.
Load the box up, make him beat you.
Well, anyone
That's why I think the Cardinals are going to hang in that game tomorrow night because they have the corners to do it.
We always talk about shirts, how you feel about when a guy wears a shirt and shorts, right? Well, it's the opposite with Dak. He can't even make He can't make the throwing tree in the shirt and the shorts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, he struggles with the route tree, in his shorts and shirts. I mean, come on.
Bob
Forget
Hartman.
about when the game speeds up,
No, yeah. I agree with you. When we saw in Denver against, a really good defense in Denver. Okay, I don't think they're as good as they were before. T.J. Ward got released. I thought that it was going to take a little chink out of the armor, but corner wise, they can flat out match you up, and that's what your teams are going to start doing. If they think their corners can match up with their receivers, they're going to load the box up and say, "Hey, can you beat me consistently?" Because this guy in the backfield, I'm not letting him beat me. Now, is he going to rush for 8 yards? No. But I think that offensive line, listen, Tyron Smith is the best left tackle in football. But that right side, I'm not in love with right now. I'll tell you. That right side.
So are you picking the Cardinals to win tomorrow?
I think the Cardinals win that football game.
You really
and
do?
They have no offense to win it. They have zero offense. Carson Palmer stinks. And I put all this on the table. Flat out stinks. But they somehow win that football game.
He's a USC quarterback. They all stink.
Because I don't believe in what's going on in Dallas. Their secondary, Scandrick might as well just take Molly again. He's out so much. Just take Molly and get a 12-gamer. You're out so much. Okay? I look at the only guy in that secondary that I even like a little bit is Byron Jones. That secondary stinks. That front four, who are you in love with? Who are you in love with? That you got to crown them because they won it last year. I'm not in love with anybody in that front four. They don't sell me. I'm not in love with it.
I'm just saying you got to beat them.
I'm hating
to become
too.
the best.
A lot of it's hate too.
I know. I hate the Cowboys.
Let me be real. I'm not here to lie to the people. Most of that rant was hatred.
Don't let them lie to you.
There was hatred.
He's like
Jim.
semi-affectionate towards
Jimmy,
the Cowboys. People don't know that.
Well, listen, I've been the realest guy about the Cowboys. I'm the one who, before last year, said when the offensive line, I said, listen, best offensive line in football. Blah, 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 blah. Remember, Rob, this was 2 years ago. I would crown that offensive line saying how I loved them, right? But real talk, I think they're taking a little bit of a step back, in my opinion. And that quarterback isn't good enough. He's just not good enough.
I don't think he is either.
And and I'm not trying to, be all Cowboy hate, but I just think Cardinals win that game somehow tomorrow. All right? But let's get into some.
I think the Cowboys smoke them tomorrow, but I'd love to see the Cardinals win.
Jim Brannigan, Dez has been the best wide receiver in the division for years. Stop. What is that? But now we're past tense. We're always past tense when we talk Cowboys. It's always past tense. It's not pretense. It's never freaking pretense. Right now. Right this second. Is he the best wide receiver in this division? No. And a side of no. That's real. What do your eyes tell you? Come on, man. You don't got to like Odell, but he's the best wide receiver in the division.
Beckham's the best receiver.
Yeah, you don't have to like him, but that's real talk.
Beckham's been the best receiver in the division for 3 years now.
Oh, here's the Kool-Aid. I see you, Jimmy. I love talking about it.
I see you, Jimmy.
And Daniel Barkley, this is great. All their good front players are suspended. LOL.
Well, that's what they do.
Awuzie, Rob saying his talent in their secondary when hamstring is healthy. But that's another part of that secondary that's getting killed by injuries and decimated. And listen, that's part of the game, and I get it. But
we're banged up right now.
You know what I mean? Everybody's banged up. So who are your great players that are going to overtake guys being banged up on the offense side of the football outside of Zeke and the line? At some point, the quarterback has to beat you. He has to. And I'm not saying he didn't do it at all last year, but I'm saying now there's a blueprint. And that blueprint's big. And Sweet said, can't make all the throws in the tree route. Right? Can't do it. Shorts in the tee. Can't do it there. So how's he going to do it when the game speeds up, the lights turn on? Some guys do it. Some guys won't make a throw in practice, but the lights turn on and there's something special.
Well, listen, this
everybody.
ain't the first time. This ain't the first time in the NFL that you had a guy came in gangbusters, had a good year, then they figure him out, and guess what? He can't really do it as well anymore.
We got a question for you.
There's a guy that started kneeling for the anthem. That was a lot like that. Came in gangbusters.
Yep.
People said, you know what? Let's not let him run, and let's stop the run, and let's see how he throws.
Yep.
And then they find out real quick.
Dirty diaper.
Find out real quick.
Dude, it's real simple, right? Just look down at the quarterback's feet. And it's all you need. No, you don't even got to go any further half time. You can just look down at the footwork and say, okay, does he have the footwork to play at this level? You look at a guy like Matthew Stafford from day one, had the footwork. Rodgers, footwork. Ben, footwork. Brady, footwork, even though he's slow. These guys all have great footwork. That's what makes them special. Breeze, footwork, right? And you look at Wentz, you say, I think he's got footwork to do it. I think his footwork is going to continue to get better. I look at Dak and I say, what happened to the footwork? I actually thought it wasn't terrible last year at times. And you would think that, but I think winning last year hurt young players sometimes.
Gets to the head.
Because, you know what I mean? It's just natural.
Start smelling yourself.
But here's the we got Bobby Hartman has been begging for it. And where is it? He goes, Rob, what are your thoughts on the poll question? Coming from a Cowboys fan.
Resident Roach?
He hates that.
He doesn't like it. He doesn't like it. He
I'm
always
aware.
wants to come across the table like I do at times. Will you?
That's fine.
He's taking on everybody tonight. He's taking on the world tonight.
Straight Raiderade. Yeah. I think you got to say at this point, at this juncture after 3 games, going up 2-0 in the division's huge. So, living in the present, as you said, most of my fan base does not. I do. I'm with the here and now. They got to expose a lot of weaknesses. Dak hasn't maturated as well as he should at this point because you hit the nail right on the head. Winning can kind of regress you a little bit. He has a lot of maturation to come along. Do I think it will happen? Yeah. But at this point, you talked about his route tree reading. Absolutely horrendous or whatnot, and we saw that exposed in the Denver game when you took away the running game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
With that offensive line and the running game,
Right.
that's where you get that success last year, So.
And
We'll
the
see.
bottom line still should run the ball well.
To bottom line it, though, right, you can't confidently say yes until they face each other. Because what did we talk about during the break? Teams match up differently, and if they happen to match up well, what's your estimation?
If the Cowboys,
we're going to stomp you.
No, but if the Cowboys,
we might not.
No, but
I hope we do.
If the Cowboys go 2-0 against the Eagles, obviously in the division, that's a win. I look at it as like when I say, we are 2-0 against the division. That's a great start when you want to win one.
It's a great start because
right?
we can split with them and be fine.
And be fine. So, and like that gets me to my 5-1 that I'm looking at in the division. But to your point, this is why we're not here to lie to anybody.
Historically, we play well
as a Cowboys
in New York.
fan, and not admitting, just saying what he sees too. Right this second, this is the team to beat. Now, we talk about ebb and flow of a season. That can change real quick. Quick.
Last year at this point, we were the team to
in
beat
this
also,
division.
if anyone remembers.
So,
this point last year, we were jerking off on camera after beating Pittsburgh, but like 33-7.
I think I really did jerk off on camera, too.
We might have. I'm saying, you got to
right
remember
in the public's eye.
You got to remember that. Everyone thought we were the best team in the division this time last year as well. So let's calm it a little bit.
Well, this is why we're the worldwide leader. Real
I
talk.
still think that we have improved though.
This is why we're the worldwide leader. Real
The
talk.
difference between last year and this year is you got
Carson's older.
Well,
as well.
Carson's older, and you got 2
receivers.
No, I'm not even talking about weapons. I'm not talking about 2 division wins.
Yeah,
that's true. That's
last
huge.
year you got Browns suck,
Yep.
Bears suck, and no Le'Veon Bell. But still a great win. They both.
But the other
it was
two-
a boat race.
the other two
they
were just-
punished the Steelers.
Can I ask you
know what
guys
I
an
mean?
early
But
question?
you're right. There was no division wins.
Yeah.
It's huge.
Let me
it's
ask
like
you-
almost an extra win.
Yeah.
Let me ask you an early question before the post 5 later on, right? In terms of Carson Wentz, does the way he takes care of the ball, does that bother you at all? Is that an area
He's a
that
little
he
loose
needs
with
to
the ball.
improve with it?
He's a little loose with the ball. I think his throw. I'm not worried about his. Like he had an interception last week with the tip ball, but I think he makes good decisions. The ball does tend to get tipped sometimes. I'm sure he can work on that, work on throwing lanes, but he's a little loose with the ball back in the pocket, and he fumbles. Somehow we keep recovering his fucking fumbles. He's fumbled like 10 times, and we recovered 8 of them.
Yeah, and
so,
I think.
But I don't know. But how long can you count on that recovery? You know what I'm saying? He's a little too loose with the ball. I like him to change that up, but I also don't want him to stop being a playmaker because he makes plays back there.
And that's the thing.
You know what
I
I
think
mean?
when you look at
Playmakers
any young quarterback that knows they got really great feet and they can move around, they're a lot of times when they're young, they're going to be a little looser with it. And that's something he's got to tighten up, no question about it. But to talk about why we're the worldwide leader, real
But when
talk,
he makes a move
Bob
and
Hartman,
throws it to Zach Ertz can't put the ball in the fucking
no, of
turf.
course, and that kills you. Bob Hartman. Respect, Rob, as long as your answer isn't influenced by the fellas on the couch. Respect.
Never.
No, I don't think it's influenced at all.
And back to Carson. There's a certain guy, number 4, a Hall of Famer, that made a pretty good career out of, being a gunslinger and improvising and taking shots and turning the ball over when he shouldn't have, right? But he had a pretty good career, Brett Favre. So I know it's early. And,
I'd take that.
You know what I mean? That's what I'm
if
saying.
If you tell me he'll have Brett Favre's career, that means he win a Super Bowl, and I'll take it.
Carlton Banks on
it's
YouTube.
early, yeah.
Phenomenal. Denver just lost to the Bills. Cowboys got no excuses. T.T. Ballin. Wentz needs to get rid of the ball faster, in my opinion. Don't need him running and getting hit as much. Might just be me, though. No, and that
he holds it a little long.
And I think that will grow and mature over time.
I feel like that's like
Getting rid of the ball
his two
faster.
biggest knocks are downfield accuracy and even just accuracy in general. He's a little high. He tends to be a little high.
Yep.
And he holds the ball too long on occasion. But usually it's to try to make a play. But sometimes you just got to know, like, hey, the guy's there. I got to get rid of it, you know?
I think if you put 2 slideshows up and you went slideshow from rookie year and you went slideshow from present day, I would think that you would see, and I know for a fact that you see, that everything's better, a little more fine-tuned. Now, is it where we want it to be in terms of release and things like that? No, but it's gotten better. Footwork better. And that's all when you're talking about the franchise and this organization and what's hopefully going to get us that parade that we're all dying for. You look at, hey, year to year, are you going to continue to get better? Now, Doug talked about the West Coast offense is like a 5-year offense to really master. Not know, just master it, and you know it better as well as coaches do. Okay?
Yeah.
So that takes time. Now, can that learning curve be quicker? Hell yeah, it can. Listen, by next year, he could have mastered it because I think the kid, I think he's hungry. Hunger matters to me.
Yeah,
Hunger matters.
I don't even look at the West Coast
He wants
offense,
to be great.
Which is,
Yeah.
obviously, I mean, that's
I
what
just
they
look at
run.
the
I
guy.
understand it. Yeah, I look at the man.
Yeah, I know where you're going.
The instincts
Yep.
are off the charts. Off the charts. There's nothing to teach that. You can't teach that. You can't go to John Gruden's quarterback camp and get instincts. He's got instincts. You understand? His instincts are incredible. All right? And knock on wood, he, as much as he does hang on to the ball, he hasn't the punishment is not there yet in one season and 3 games. You know, there's certain guys that hang on to the ball and they get popped. They get punished. You know what I mean? He didn't take it clean
knack
yet.
for avoiding
Yeah, that's
big
what I'm
hits.
saying. Like,
he does.
yeah, he gets out of the way, and then, you know, he hasn't taken.
He's very shifty.
He hasn't taken anything
he's
flush
shifty in
yet.
the pocket.
You know what I mean?
He's really
He
shifty
made a
in the
phenomenal cut today.
Oh my god!
That cut was
the
when
when
he made the run. That cut was filthy as shit.
Dude,
I said, I was like, is that Barry Sanders?
I thought he was.
Dude, 2-foot hop cut in the hole.
I thought he was skiing.
And then he ran
Justin
for like
Ginger.
15. It
Justin
was
Ginger.
wild. It was wild. Yeah,
He's skiing.
he probably did some skiing up back in
But
the
no,
day.
your point. And
Little
listen,
North Dakota boy.
And listen, the people know. I mean, this is coming from a Dolphins fan. You know, I'm not saying you don't like the Eagles, but this is coming from an outsider. This ain't coming from the 2 guys who are diehards here.
Yeah.
But so I'll never lie about it. I look at my eyes are going to tell me no stats, no nothing. And when you said every intangible outside of learning offenses and all that, his instincts and his tangibles are off the charts. And the things he can do, like guys who can move around in the pocket and just navigate, like he can navigate already. That you see it. That's special. That's special. And as long as he keeps working, we're going to get to where we want to get to.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean,
right, Big Dog? We're going to get there.
There's just things you can't teach. I mean, like, he's the guy. Once again, we talk about respect. He's just a second-year guy. All right? When Blunt does his stupid thing, he's the guy that grabbed him. Not Doug. Not anybody else. He grabbed him.
Yep.
And I don't know what the conversation was, but he probably said, hey, what are you doing, dude? Because now it's a new rule. Like, you get one more of them, you're tossed. You know, taunting or whatever they call it. Flip the football or something.
I was
But
okay with the football flip. I'm not going to lie.
No, but I love that. That's a
Well,
leader.
yeah, you know,
That's a leader.
you know.
That's what you look for.
Yeah,
hey, that's
yeah,
why you
absolutely.
draft the guy number 2. That's why you trade and go up and get him. They're all the reasons why you do it. Because it's not about just your arm strength and what you do in shorts and a tee. It's the intangibles. And the intangibles are leadership. That's another thing you can't teach. Guys either got it or they don't. Guys either can lead or they can't. Right? And a guy like that, and you know my knock on a guy in Baltimore that I didn't think he had that. And I'm not getting into that, but the difference what I see at Wentz is some guys will never do that. Some guys will never do that. Right? I never seen a guy in Baltimore ever do that.
I think he has.
Okay, maybe he has. Listen, I don't have all the answers, but I'm just looking around the league. Right? Leaders do that. Brady will say, hey, come have a conversation with me. Right?
Brady won't say come have a conversation. Brady will rip your fucking throat
Well,
out.
we know that, but I was being,
That's why Brady's the best. Brady will get on you worse than Belichick. Don't even got to get on you.
No.
He gets on the defense.
Yeah,
he's like anyone on offense. Tom got him. Don't worry. Tom got him.
I just got to tie my Uggs. I'll be right there. I'll be right there in a second. Hang on.
Uggs and a babe. That's all, babe. Oh, babe, you too. Babe, can I talk to you, babe?
Cook's finally showed up today. That's scary.
Yeah, I traded him Tuesday. Thanks.
Look out.
Thanks, buddy. And the guy I traded him to had Brady, and I played him this week. I was like I literally handed a win. Here you go. And my other guy I traded him was Devonta Freeman. That was the trade I traded both of them. I mean, I got a lot of returns.
I was going to say, what was your haul?
I got Matt Ryan and Antonio Brown. I mean, I got other backs.
Yes, sir.
Devonta's nice. I wanted to keep him, but I got backs and wideouts, so I'm all right.
All right. Well, we were just talking about his improvement, so that's all, and the things we see, and we can move on for that. Todd Womack, he's improving. He's getting the timing down with the wideouts. Yeah, and that comes too. Zeke, I said weeks ago, he reminds me of Favre. He just needs to clean it up a bit. and he didn't need that rocket ball pass to Ertz in the end zone. That was Favre-like. But guess what he did the next play? He adjusted and made the same play again.
And by the way, that ball's got to be caught. That ball has to be fucking caught. Do not give excuses to Zach fucking pussyfoot Ertz, okay?
Catch the ball.
Zach Ertz is talented. I hate Zach Ertz, okay? I don't like him one bit. I'd rather have Selleck and friggin' who's the other guy? I'm not even thinking of. Trey Burton. I'd have Selleck and Burton play the whole game because I just can't stand Ertz. I can't stand him. Dude can't block. Dude puts the ball on the turf. Dude drops balls. He's a guy that looks good in shorts and a t-shirt. Fuck that guy.
Well, he's shown up for the first 3 weeks, except for that and that. He put it on the floor and he did drop it. You know what I mean? But I know. But usually he shows up in week 11, 12, 13.
Oh, yeah, I know. When the season's already over. Yeah, exactly. That's his MO.
So, but he does have that California pretty boy, soft toilet paper.
Yeah.
Demeanor.
He's soft as baby shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, yeah. Well, I mean, guess what? Is
you
what
got to
it is.
catch that football, so.
Yeah,
ball's got to be
caught. I don't care if you shoot it out of a rocket.
Got to be caught.
Catch the ball.
Ball has to be caught. Your job is to catch that ball right through his hands. Got to be caught.
It wasn't like.
He's the definition of inconsistency. Zach Ertz.
I hate his guts.
He really is.
He can't block. If he can block anyone.
And then you fumble on that football.
If he could block my sister, I'd give him some sort of more love.
That's what I said.
You
had more respect for him if Landon Collins just absolutely wooded him.
Yeah, which he usually does.
Yeah, which he usually does. I mean, he was in there just playing
That's all.
Patty cake.
Patty cake.
Just,
Baker's man.
Right
Bake me a cake. Nobody can.
And nobody else was there. I was like.
Zach baked the fucking cake for him. All right. But he puts the ball on the turf too much. And we talk about some games you're like, where's Zach Ertz? Why does he disappear? He better be winning these matchups all day. These are matchups he needs to win.
It seems that him and Carson have a connection, but I can't have him drop. I can't have him fumble the ball.
No,
because then we got to go away from you.
So grade Doug through the first 3 weeks quickly.
C.
Yeah.
C minus.
All right, I'll go a little higher because of the players. I'll go B minus.
I rate the team as a solid B. I rate him. I can't give him higher than C minus just because his play calling is terrible.
That's fine. That's your opinion. I'm giving him B for intangibles. What I think locker room wise and other things. That's all. I'm B minus. I'm sorry. B minus. Not a full B team. Full B. I agree with you there.
C average.
C. That's fair. That's fair. Guess what? He's got to grow too. They both got to grow together. Them two go hand in hand. And until people can pick up on that, I can't keep.
Yeah,
they're
2-1, so that's why you get a solid C.
Yeah,
2-1. You know, you coughed up today's. We're talking.
No.
We're talking D.
We're talking. He'd have been D minus. D minus. We lose the game today.
Zeke C plus. Bob Hartman right with me B. So we're around the same area. Some people believe in him a little more. Think he's done better things like me and Bob. And
I was going to say Bobby's a big Doug fan.
And I am too. Bob.
I got that vibe tonight. And that's okay. I mean, there's nobody's shooting rocks at you. But I mean, I feel that.
Bob.
I know how you are. I feel it from Bobby.
But guess what?
I'm drinking the Kool-Aid.
Bobby's going to be
Kool-Aid because I like the guys at coach.
Bobby will be at Thanksgiving.
Drinking the Doug-Aid. That's all.
No, I'm not. I'm thinking big picture. And for my quarterback to be successful and his football team to be successful, I need both. And I need both to grow together. That's important. So, and I look at a guy who we didn't have this before. We begged for a football guy. We got one. And the guy
we have players. We're good because we have good players.
And that's what wins games.
He hasn't coached us to win games, though. He hasn't.
Let's just give it some more time before we
He's tried to lose games so far.
Why? But let's just give it more time before we hammer. Not you, but the people out there before they just
hammer away.
Hammer. That doesn't do anything good. That does nothing good.
Hammer away.
It does zero good. Hammering away does zero freaking
nice.
good.
I'm still a fan of the guy. Hope he gets his shit together. Just play calling's just terrible.
How would you rank our O-line through the first 3 weeks?
C plus, and I think people are going to go lower than that. They shouldn't because you know what? We threw the ball too much. They're like, oh, the line's played bad. We threw the ball too much to even be able to tell. Because when you're throwing the ball, your line doesn't look good. Bottom line, because other teams are just taping your back. They're coming to get you. So I say because I thought they looked really good today.
Yeah.
They did not look very good against KC.
Well, they were challenged.
Okay,
they looked
challenged as average against Washington. So I give them a solid C plus.
It was talked about in that locker room. I mean,
I'll tell you what,
they challenged each other.
Wiz came out and played.
So guess what?
Well.
Guess what? But that's great too. When you have guys behind guys, you create that competition and say, hey, you don't want to do it, you can run off the field. And I like that out of Doug and the staff saying, you don't want to get it done, Chance. You're out too. I'll put a guy in who will get it done.
That's his MO, by the way. Chance Moore. That's why he went top 10, and he was on Tennessee's. But I'm saying that's his MO. He has a lot of talent, and when it comes to the field, he don't get it done.
Stinks.
Yeah.
Don't get it done on the field.
He's like the left tackle for Detroit, who's been everywhere. Greg Robinson.
Oh, yeah, stinks.
Yeah.
He's terrible.
But listen,
get him off the field.
Shorts in a tee, moose knock.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
well, he was
wow.
wasn't Robinson
one.
3? Was he 1 overall?
What?
No.
Or top three.
Top
he was
three.
top three.
He was
He was
top
top
pick.
three.
He was top pick.
Bob Hartman, C-. I go about a C with the O-line there. So running backs. How do you grade them, though, as a whole through the first 3 weeks?
C. I'll give him a C at the moment.
Not too much action, so it's got to be average. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, today was fantastic, but it was part of the game plan, and they got to be able to touch the football for to get a higher ranking or to actually do something. So
Yeah, I like. I'll go C-ish in that area. Wide receivers.
Wide receivers, I'm gonna say C+, and only because Torrey Smith's on the team. It would be a B or a B+ if he wasn't. I just hate his guts. Alshon, I feel like they're building chemistry. Okay, I feel like Nelson's been surprisingly better than I thought he would be so far. He's made a couple nice catches in every game, and Matt Collins has showed a little bit. So I don't know. I think the wide receiving core is only going to get better.
I think it's gotten better. I'll just be. I'll give him a little high. I'll go B- just to be nice to him because I thought there was improvement today in some things that I saw. So they're
going to take some time to build some chemistry between our top 2 guys and our quarterback need some chemistry. That's all.
I'll go
really.
B-, C+ at best.
I still hate Torrey Smith.
D-line.
yeah, I mean that's where I'm going like C- just because Torrey
Because of
Smith.
him, yeah.
You know what I mean? And like you said, Nelson has been delightfully better, but still last week, I mean, 1 catch and it was a touchdown late, garbage time. So I don't know if Nelson's family thinks that's good. I don't. I don't. You can't disappear that much. All right, but it's fine. He's been better. Yes, absolutely.
I might.
You know what I mean?
No,
I'm just saying. I'm not pointing at you. I'm just saying.
No, I know where we're going.
I wasn't going at you. I wasn't at you.
No, just I know.
His family with it. He's great. Not me. That was
offense.
that was spot on there.
Offense as a whole.
B-.
B-.
Yeah, B-ish.
Yeah.
I'm in the beehive.
Beehive. Defense as a whole instead of going through every position.
I'm gonna give him B+, and I told you I'd give him a pass for today. I think our D's played pretty well.
Yeah.
We didn't really get to the quarterback today, but we have so far this year, and they were quick.
Fletcher's
They were quick.
important, huh?
Yeah.
They were quick.
A little important, Fletcher. You think?
Yeah, but they were quick. They were also quick drops today, too.
Yeah, well, that's important for them. I mean, their
was.
game plan was to get it out of hands quick.
But we stopped the run.
They know
and
they can't block near you. So
I feel like we played pretty well.
As a whole, Bob Hartman says B as well. I think this team, as a defense, B+, definitely. Bob said B-. Wide receiver, Torrey is annoying, so he agrees there. Alshon is what he is, and Nelson looks better. So all in agreement there. Like I said, I thought Nelson would have a better year. I thought he'd catch the ball at least. So that's chemistry too. It's all chemistry.
Not true.
So it's all going to take some time.
And surprisingly, we haven't been as good in special teams like we usually are.
No, that's a surprise.
Yeah.
But again,
I would only
when
give
you have
special
Chris
teams-
Maragos having to play both, he's your special teams
I would
guy.
only give special teams a C.
When a guy hits a 61-yarder, it's
That's a win.
it's
I mean,
part of it.
that's a
Yeah,
win.
I know.
That's
I know.
a win. Yeah.
But I would only give special teams a C so far when normally we're a high BA range,
Yeah.
C+. I mean, listen, he did hit the 61-yarder, but he's missed a field goal in both other games that he started.
And he
which
missed-
you can't miss field goals, I'm sorry.
And he missed
No,
chip shots as well, which is
I
always
just
fun.
you can't.
Yo, chip shot,
Listen,
the 30-yarder against Kansas
I'll
City,
give-
going in a half. Need
yeah,
that. You're going to need that one.
I'll give it back to him for the fact that he hit a 61-yarder to win the game today. Like, that's
Yeah,
a huge
I was
kick.
gonna say.
And hopefully it's a confidence builder that's going to just have him brimming with confidence so he hits every kick from here on out. I know that's not going to be the case, but that'd be awesome. But I can't have you missing kicks. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I just can't have it.
No, understandable. One was in a win, the other one's in a late really roll. I know Tommy said it was before the half, but that game was close, and the Chiefs blew it open, and it was a little bit of garbage. And
Still
the
need
in
that
the fourth,
confidence,
but
though. You need
I'm
it.
saying,
You need
but one's one's in a win, and then obviously today. So, but I'm with you. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you give him the one today. But, again, he missed a 46-yarder earlier on.
52.
52, yeah, 52.
He missed 52, and he missed
a 30 the other last
32.
week. I think it was a 30 straight
It
up
was-
against
it
KC.
wasn't long.
Redskins score again. It's now 21-0, 10 minutes to go in the third.
To Doxson? Damn
Yep.
it.
Josh
Is
Doxson.
Pryor playing?
Cousins slinging tonight.
Yeah, I was going to say Captain Kirk.
Oh, you
I
like
started
that?
him in DraftKings.
21 for 24, 256, and 3 touches. Yo, how am I looking in fantasy, too, with that playing against Derek Carr? We said you're going to lose that one. Sitting pretty.
You are sitting pretty.
Sitting pretty.
Sitting pretty.
All right. What else you guys got? We've got some NFL around the league a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Some, let's do some.
I mean Brady. Jesus, I mean, that's just what he does, right?
No surprise.
No surprise from Houston either. I mean, I thought they would cover that and hang in that football game.
I'll tell you what,
they did.
Houston's
They did.
Deshaun's starting to grow a little bit. He looked pretty good today on occasion. Obviously, threw a couple picks. It's going to happen.
Yeah.
But especially, I don't think any rookie has ever won against Belichick at New England.
Not pretty tough to do.
So, I mean, I think moving forward, Houston's going to be all right because I don't think their division's anything special.
No.
I like the Titans.
I agree. They made he made the move at the right time. Not according to Tom Savage's agent, but you need to get it closer and get another client.
Yeah, Tom Savage. When you throw for 52 and 2 picks in the first half of the first game, you don't play anymore. That's just how that goes. They just drafted a guy in the first round to see if you could hold the job. You lost it in less than 2 quarters. Yeah. It literally took less than 2 quarters for you to lose the job.
It was so comical when the guy's like bitching. He's like, his agent's bitching. I'm like, oh my goodness gracious.
His agent should be they should be dual suiciding off a bridge.
Oh man. Battle the shitty teams. The Colts, hung on for dear life with their fingernails.
Yeah, T.Y. was out there making plays.
Yeah, he was. Wow.
Jacoby Brissett playing a little football, huh?
Yeah, a couple TD runs.
Yeah, he's a gimmick.
Gimmick, yeah, I agree.
You open him up and see what happens. He's a little package.
T.T. Bowling. This is a go one on YouTube. Doug deserved credit for coaching at the end of this game. Like the way he played the last few drives, but by no means is he perfect. B-. Fair. And I think that's where I'm at with him, too. And Todd Womack, I think probably as a whole, he went B, which I think we're all around the same thing. As a whole football team right now?
He said B?
Yeah, I think that's where he's going because that was the last one.
I thought you said D like a dog. I was like, wait, no, I'm not there.
Oh, dog. No D's here. Listen, we have a good grading scale.
D-free.
We're real. We're real. A lot of C's and B's. A lot of C's and averages and a little above average tossed around. What else? So, Mariota showed some things today.
Mariota's a good player.
Seattle, that's a big win.
I love Tennessee. Seattle stinks, by the way. I said this.
Yep.
I've been saying
Russell
it.
Wilson
they have no run game. No, Russell Wilson is good enough, I think. The problem is they have no offensive line. They have no run game. He's running for his life out there. And the receiving course is not as good. They got Doug Baldwin. He's good.
But hurt.
They let too many guys. Yeah, he got hurt at the end of the game. But they let too many guys leave. I don't know why.
Chris Carson has potential, but still, he only put up 34 yards today. But
yeah, I'm just saying
that. Touchdown.
Yeah, they were far behind.
Yeah, it's just it's a struggle.
I just think their defense is still good, but Tennessee showed today. Tennessee has a really good offensive line, but you just wear them down. And in the fourth quarter, Tennessee was gashing.
Yeah.
DeMarco had like a 7-yard TD run. Derrick Henry had like a 45-yard run. They were gashing them after that. And Sherman was being a piece of shit.
Daniel Baker.
That means he knows that they're in trouble.
He said Seahawks drop passes by the Seahawks, a lot of them today.
Paul Richardson dropped 2.
So after 3 weeks, it's only 3 weeks, but we did the same thing last year. Like, where do you stack up in the NFC?
Does anyone really scare you that much?
Yeah,
I mean,
who does? I mean, who?
Falcons, absolutely.
Yeah,
Falcons
no
are
they're head
in Atlanta. It scares me.
Matt came back today, but I mean,
I'm saying if they came here in cold weather, I feel good about. I feel better than going there. If they came here in cold weather,
sure.
I'd feel better about it. I'm not saying we would win the game.
We'll beat them at home.
Yeah, I agree.
I've always thought that Atlanta's not good, and for some reason they beat other teams, and when we play them, we usually beat them. I'm just not in Atlanta. I don't know. Matt Ryan's good. I just traded for him, but I don't know. I don't want to play in Atlanta.
No, nobody wants to play in Atlanta.
If we put them at home, I think we can take them.
Nobody wants to play in freaking Atlanta. They're tough. They're tough there. I mean, that's a show. That's one of the shows on turf. I'm not going great. That's a show on turf, though. I mean, they got a lot of weapons.
You would say that they're number one, the clear-cut number
one.
Number one.
Oh, yeah. Who else in the NFC?
The
NFC, they're number one.
Listen, I guess you got to put Green Bay 2 just because of Rodgers. I mean, you have to be.
I don't put Green Bay 2.
I don't want to.
Green Bay should have lost today.
I don't want to. I'm just saying because of Rodgers. Who else?
At home against Cincinnati, they should have lost today, and they would have been 1-2.
All right, then who else?
Us.
Okay, there you go.
You were waiting for me to say it, weren't you?
No, I wasn't.
No, but like, I mean, who else though? Like who? Looking at it from right now.
That's why I threw it out
is
there.
Washington good?
No.
I mean, they're smoking the Raiders right now. Everyone loves the fucking Raiders. I told you I don't like the Raiders, but everyone loves the Raiders.
Detroit Lions. Even though they
I
lost
like
today.
Stafford, and they should have won that game today.
Yeah.
That was If I'm a Lions fan, by the way, Joe Campbellone, I assume he's probably not watching, but I know he's a Lions guy. I don't know. He may have killed himself at this point. I'm not sure, but that's terrible. I'm sorry. I just don't like the way. I know it's the rule. I just don't like how that ended.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Oh, well, we reviewed it. Oh, it's not a touchdown, but there's a 10-second runoff because the clock was running.
That's dirty.
And the game's just
That's
over.
dirty pull, man.
Like, you know what? How about you make us go back to where we threw it from? You set the
One
ball.
time down or
You set the
something.
ball at the 1 yard line, and you're like, go, and then we got to run up and spike it or run a play. You know what I'm saying? Let's go here.
It's dirty pool.
It's
I think they look good in the first couple weeks. So,
listen, Stafford's a good player, so they're okay, and they can get after the quarterback. That's why they're not bad.
Zeke says Vikings are scary.
Vikings are good, but Bradford's made of glass, and Case Keenum don't scare nobody.
Nah.
Unless you're the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Yep. Seems to scare him a lot. Brannigan saying Keenum flashbacks of the Houston Cougar days when he was just slinging around the yard a little bit.
Yes, he was.
For sure.
He definitely slung it. Yo, Rob, let's get to the questions.
Yes, sir.
Let's get to the questions. We got 5 questions to answer, so let's roll with that.
Well, as always, I'll start off with a little primer question. Short, simple, to the point. Who is the number 1 defense in the NFL right now?
I'm going to go Chiefs.
Because I can't say that. I'll go Chiefs. I'll go Chiefs with you. But I'll tell you what, watch out for is Jacksonville. Jacksonville can play, man.
Yeah, they can.
Jacksonville defense can play.
They're young.
Those 3 young guys, Fowler, Jack, and
Ramsey
can play.
Ramsey's a stud. I mean, Ramsey's going to get
Miles
the Eric.
Jack's stud.
Listen,
Miles Jack's
Ramsey's
stud.
going to get that Eric Berry territory where two-thirds of the world's covered by water, the other third's covered by Jalen Ramsey. I mean, that's what he's going to get to. I mean, that kid's special. He came in the league with mocks. I mean, he came in the league talking shit to Rodgers.
Blowing his boyfriend tonight about how great
no
he was
question
today.
he is. No question about that.
Oh,
I mean, we
he's gay.
see the hands. No, I mean,
he's queer.
listen, the hands.
But that's fine.
Listen,
Dude can play.
I mean, we judge things by our eyes. Our eyes tell us. Yep.
Jalen Ramsey
2 things.
can
He can play and he cuddles with his boyfriend at night. I mean, there are 2 things that you see about Jalen Ramsey. But on the football field, he's dominant.
Well,
I don't know how he is in
yeah,
the
I
veteran.
mean, they're definitely.
We got to ask around. But
I mean, they're young.
on the field,
and,
he's
they
special.
they went defense like the last 5 years.
Yeah,
So
they
they're
did.
definitely young. I mean, they didn't really play anybody. I mean, the Ravens are horrible, and so are the Texans offensively.
I don't know Texas, but New England. See, that's my problem with saying. I would still say New England's the best team in the league.
Breaking.
Like, is that what you would say?
Breaking. That's for the Eagles, pretty big. Report: Eagles running back Darren Sproles believed to have suffered a broken arm versus Giants.
You could hear it on the
Yeah,
thing.
I was gonna say
somebody went, "Oh fuck!" Excuse me. Somebody said that like
Sorry,
on
I
the sideline.
had to say that. Had to get that out right there.
I thought it was his left wrist or right wrist.
Yeah, wrist.
He's been playing well, too.
Yeah.
Oh, well, guess what? I mean, this is why you have all these freaking backs.
Well, that shouldn't be a season ender though.
Nah, it could be
4 or 5 weeks.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
get him back.
Unless it's displaced, then it could be bad.
Right.
But
like David Johnson, yeah.
Yeah.
Zeke says the Bills. I hope he's not serious.
What do you say, Sweeps?
Oh, maybe defense.
Yeah,
defensively talking about.
Yeah, Bills. Okay.
For me, Vikings. Probably.
Vikings are really good at home though, but I feel like on the road they don't show up.
That's what I'm saying,
and like my thing was with New England, like I would say New England's probably the best team in football. I still would say that, but New England's defense, they don't look very good. I'm sorry. A
2 out of 3
rookie
weeks.
just popped 33 on them at home.
Probably all 3 weeks, right? Because I think Breeze still aired it out for at least 20 the last week, right?
Especially without Hightower.
Yeah, Daniel Bakley says if the Rams offense continues to improve, they could be scary.
Yeah, I mean, they got, it was the typical NFL on Thursday where everybody thought snoozer, I ain't watching.
Great game.
And then a tremendous game, 80 points, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
Ruben Foster out hurt the Niners a little bit, huh?
Yeah.
Because that defense was playing well first 2 weeks. No Ruben Foster.
Wade Phillips' defenses, too, in L.A. there.
Gurley.
Yeah.
Gurley should have scored 5 TDs in that game.
Well, listen,
Stopped on the goal line twice. And I'm in a tight fantasy contest, could have used those two.
Brockers and Aaron
Scam
Donald.
Newton's killing me.
Brockers and Aaron Donald are a problem up front.
Oh, Aaron Donald's a serious problem.
He's the best D tackle in football. It's not even close.
Hey, he's better than Fletcher.
No, not even. Like I say, not close. This guy just takes you 2 blocks 1-on-1 and tears you apart. The hit he had was ridiculous.
That last play of the game was incredible.
Well, unbelievable.
Dude, it was like the guy in front of him was like a 3-year-old. And just ate Hoyer up.
He just said,
how about that?
See ya.
How about that? The Rams don't want to pay him. He reported to camp late. He just came for the season start. He just got there. He just got there and said, "Oh, you don't want to pay me? You want to pay me? Watch this." And Collins was saying that. Listen, at the end of the day, Aaron Donald's not going to be a Hall of Famer. And Collins was saying it all night. Pretty much saying this guy's got to get paid. LA, you got to pay this man because he's been good to the organization for years, and he's the best D tackle in football. Pay the man.
Yeah, he's an issue.
Reminds me of Sue when he came into
the league.
He's an issue.
He's awesome.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's awesome. Aaron Donald's awesome.
I like
they suspended him for the first game too because he reported like
they
Friday.
Did waive, yeah, they
reported Friday before the first game.
They waived $1 million fine.
Class.
Ziggy Ansah for the Detroit Lions is pretty impressive.
Ziggy Ansah, good
player.
I liked him at BYU. Really
I like the fact that he traveled well because when you talk about the Lions, D ends or anybody on the defensive front, they never travel outside of Detroit. The fact that I know he beat up on Eric Flowers and anybody can, but still.
No, I'm not taking
the first time you ever seen
Ziggy Ansah can play
on prime time.
It's the first time I've ever seen their defense travel outside of there. I mean, they traveled to New York and flat out went after it. No, we didn't get to the quarterback today. Granted, quick passes, but credit to Detroit. I mean, they went and got him last week. But no, he's good. But Donald clearly.
They also didn't have Beckham last week. Beckham was healthy this week. You could tell.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, and Daniel Bakley said, Donald held out until a day before the game.
And by the way, Beckham is a huge pussy. I hate him. I really hate him. How about when he was on the field? He wasn't even hurt. He just went like a breather.
Yeah.
Get up, dude.
Would he lift the leg? Is that what he did for his celebration?
Oh, well, the celebration, I don't even care about that.
Yeah,
I'm talking about when he faked hurt.
He's too busy laying head-to with girls on a boat. You know what I'm saying? Like he ain't laying head with a girl. He's too busy.
Yeah.
No. You didn't catch on to that? He's laying head-to. Like you lay like me and you would lay head-to together if we had to share a bed. He's laying head-to on a goddamn fucking boat with women. That's who he is. So I mean, call a spade a spade. Spades have been seen. They've been drawn.
Dinner for two while you're down there. I don't know what you're talking about. I definitely think he's a fruit, but I mean,
dinner for two while you're down there.
Well, dinner for two for who? I'm not down there with him. I said,
no, not you.
Oh, the lady?
Yeah, the toe.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, well, he's hoping the toe maybe creeps in. He's hoping our toe creeps in.
But he's
hoping
He's
hoping her toe creeps.
He's one. Yeah, he's one guy that's. Yeah, listen, put it this way. He wants
that late.
Put the big toe in. Put the big toe in, babe.
The year.
I've had you laugh twice in the last 2 minutes. I'm on fire right now. Kids in the zone. All right, so that was a great question, Rob. That freaking went us into a tangent.
Yes, sir.
Always fun.
As always. Number 2. That was only number 1. Which of the following games highlighted the college football schedule this week in your eyes?
Shit, I mean, that Penn State-Iowa game was a great football game last night. I mean, if there's a better one, let me know. I'm not saying that, in terms of high seeds matching up. I'm just talking in terms of what I watched yesterday. That game was the best game, period. If there's a better one, I would love to know. Because I would like to go back and maybe watch some highlights of it.
That's definitely one of my top 3. I mean, the Kentucky-Florida game was impressive.
Oh, yeah.
Georgia-Mississippi State. But for me, I agree with you. That Penn State.
Because Georgia went in. Georgia just rolled. Stud, yeah, Georgia just rolled. Georgia said, you ain't up to our level.
Nick Chubb's a stud, and the linebacker Chubb from NC State's stud too. And he's spitting on the Florida State logo. Kind of like that.
Daniel Bakley, Kentucky blew that game yet again on that holding call. So,
30 straight. 30
I was going to say, all Kentucky does is blow games against Florida. It's a history. It's a thing. It's what they do.
No, maybe. Is it?
Yeah, that's probably Dan.
Yeah. Dan Wilson, huge Eagles win. Detroit got screwed on an awful call, and Denver D ?
D Will, what up, Denver?
Yeah, Denver's D didn't travel.
No, they
didn't travel this week.
Well, I thought that Buffalo might give them a solid game. I thought Denver would win, but they ran pretty well. Shady ran pretty well, I think.
It's tough to go up there.
Yeah.
The Canadian border.
Yeah.
Play.
It's tough. Middle of nowhere.
A boat. Tough to go up there.
Yeah. You got to get boated in.
Get a couple
You
wings.
got to ride like Buffalo into the park. It's just a freaking problem. Todd Womack, Penn State versus Iowa. Yeah. Jim Brannigan, PSU game was awesome. It was the best, Jimmy. It was great. Daniel Bakley, 31 straight, I believe, for Florida over Kentucky. That's the problem. You can keep firing all the coaches you want. You just ain't going to get it done. Yeah. That's one of the things we talk about during the break, where it's just like some teams just have your number. You can't play no matter how much things change. It's weird.
They've blown like a bunch of them, too. Like, Kentucky's had a lead in a lot of them. They just constantly blow games. Oh, well, at Florida, they get steamrolled, and then at home, they blow a game.
It's 30.
It's every other year they blow a game.
It's 30 or 31. Yeah, it's crazy.
Wow, I can't believe they're shutting them out tonight. That's surprising. Regardless, I thought Washington was going to win this game, but the fact that they're shutting them down like this is amazing. You think you get a little effort out of Oakland. Ooh. That's all I need to know.
Derek Carr is sitting on 37 yards passing.
Yeah, get a clue. I mean, hey, David. Hey, David, is that David Carr? I can't say. Is that you, David? I can't say. I mean, get a grip.
Welcome to the NFL.
Amari Cooper, 1 catch for 6 yards.
He softened me, too.
0 for 0.
Oh, good trade. Good deal.
Huh?
0 for 0 for Crabtree. Good deal.
Yo, what's
Look at us steering guys in wrong directions. I love it.
You know what? Josh Norman going shutdown then, huh? Probably. Norman going shutdown.
Well, he should.
Have
pay
legs.
a lot of money to go
Have
freaking
legs.
shutdown.
They just scored, by the way.
They did. Good.
They literally just
well,
scored.
we got the over, so let's go.
I know, but hold on.
Derek
go
Carr
up.
touchdown.
Who was it to? Jared Cook. Bastard is on my bench. Shit.
That's my DFS tight end this week.
Let's go. More points. Get the 50-something.
Need a lot more.
A couple touches.
All right. Number 3. Is the Western Conference the strongest you've ever seen in the NBA?
I don't know. I mean, you go back a few years, it was loaded where 8 seeds had to win 50-plus to get in. Is it close to being back to where it was? Yeah, I mean, it is. I still think an 8 seed's going to have to win 50. It's close now.
I'll tell you what, it's pretty strong.
Is it better? I mean, listen, I went on a limb. You asked me this question, plain and simple. Oklahoma City can score with Golden State. That's not even a question. The top 3 players in transition points last year was Russell Westbrook, Carmelo Anthony, and Paul George. That translates. Now, defensively, are they good enough? Probably not. Probably not at all.
Most of the time, Carmelo was cherry picking.
Yeah. But you know what I'm saying, though? Like,
I do not condone Melo hate.
If you
but I understand it.
You got to score. You got to score the basketball to play with that. You got to score the basketball, and they got the best player in the world outside of LeBron James on their basketball team, and that's Russell Westbrook, and that's not even a debate in my opinion. So now you add 2 talent, and I'm not a Paul George lover. I love Melo. Never been a Paul George guy, but he's good enough, and he adds to something there.
I think Paul George is very good.
I was never in love with him.
Listen, the reason I like
Paul George, I just didn't love him.
I'll give you and everyone says, because I love Syracuse and Melo won me a national championship, so I'll always like him. I don't care. He punched 4 more guys in the face on a basketball court. I still like him. I don't care. He's a scorer. In the Olympics, he always plays the best in the Olympics because you know what? He doesn't do. He doesn't control the ball. Russ is going to control the ball, and he just scores.
That's all
you let him do that. He can do that. Now I don't know if he's going to do much defensively for you, but he can score the basketball.
And Daniel Bakley, Warriors, Rockets, Spurs still are better, I think. Actually, Chris Paul obviously huge for the Warriors. It's gonna be interesting to see how them 2 play together.
Rockets.
I'm sorry.
I don't like that move. I think that's gonna backfire.
I still think you ask me right now. OKC to me is
James
better.
Brought it up all last year.
Is OKC better?
400 times, but that was his role. So now he's gonna go. Now he's gonna be off the ball. Just a left-handed shooter. I mean, he's a playmaker. So I agree with you. And that was a scratcher to me.
I never understood. And who's better right now? I mean, Oklahoma City's better than Houston.
It's just everyone's looking at the Warriors and they're like, we got to load up, That's all it is. Everyone's just grabbing stars.
Yeah.
But you get what I'm saying? Who's better right now, Oklahoma City or Houston? I think Oklahoma City's better right now.
I do too.
Okay, now Spurs, I'll always go Spurs. Culture.
Yeah, I actually think Oklahoma City's better than Spurs.
Me too, but
I love.
If you want to go benefit of the doubt, I'll go benefit of the doubt.
I trust Pop.
And Kawhi's a Pop. Kawhi's a stud.
Kawhi's a monster.
Kawhi's a stud.
And Lamar
grew into that. Remember 3 years ago. Wasn't a believer.
First off,
right away.
Me and Nick were believers.
We weren't going to roast.
No, that's fine. No, at the time I said I needed to see more. Yeah. That's all. I mean, it's real talk.
You saw more.
I saw a lot more.
You saw more.
It's been answered. All right, don't puff. I mean, let me just fucking puff. The guys had a fucking conversation.
I played him at when Syracuse played him at San Diego State. I said this guy's gonna be a stud.
Who's OKC's big man? I don't know. I mean, you're just gonna throw guys in.
Cantor.
No, he got traded.
He got traded. Yeah, him and McDermott in the second rounder. Yeah.
No, it's Steven Adams. I like Steven Adams, by the way.
Lenny said I'll take Durant over Westbrook, but they're on the same level. Yeah, because, I mean,
Durant's amazing.
Durant's amazing.
You know Durant's amazing because everyone thought everyone that loves the jump shot thought Steph Curry was the best player in the world, and Durant came in and was like, "Yeah, this is my team now." By the way,
yes,
because I'm a better player.
And Steph was like, "Okay,
dude,
okay,
absolutely spot on." As much as people say, and listen, he's hated and all the cupcake shit, and now he's doing like Twitter stuff. Like, he's a fucking
couple fake accounts.
He's an asshole, but. As much as, he needed to go to the Warriors needed him just as much, buddy. He was the best player in the finals.
Oh, yeah, they lose.
Down,
he ain't there, they lose again.
Yeah,
they lose again.
Yeah.
LeBron beats them again.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, he does.
For
he does.
sure.
But I think, to me, I give a little edge to Westbrook in my eyes because I look at OKC. They win 15 games last year without him. They might win 15. Really. You take Westbrook off the table, they might win 15.
No.
They could. What are you looking at, Wells?
I'm just trying to see the time.
Oh, 3:52. 3:52. Jim Brannigan, Adams. Yeah, that's right. Adams is a big man.
Yeah,
that's what I said. Steve Adams.
He said,
I like Steve Adams.
Yeah, my bad. I must have missed. Steve Adams can play a little bit. Yeah.
I didn't realize Cantor was in that deal. I saw McDermott at the end.
Yeah, Cantor McDermott first round deal.
No, second, I think. Somebody told me last night. I thought it was the first too.
Maybe second.
Whatever. It's a pick and it doesn't matter because it's going to be.
Who cares?
Yeah, it's going to be protected for freaking 27 years. Like these teams do. It's ridiculous. Can't keep up with it. But I think they're there to play. Oklahoma City's coming to play.
I think the Sixers are going to be good.
We'll see.
Did you see Embiid cheering after the main field goal today? That was pretty cool.
Andrew, no. What up, DZ?
Oh, what up, big
The
boy?
D's.
Starberry was better than Westbrook. Well, in China he is. I mean, he's a rock star in China. A rock star. It's amazing.
I owned a few
statues.
a few pairs of Starberry.
Yeah,
as well.
You got statues getting built in
I
China.
had a couple. I remember I went there one day and I was like, "You can buy fucking shoes for $15?" And then I called Tom. I was like, "Dude, let's go."
Lenny said the same thing in China, Drew. I mean, statue. It's ridiculous. He's a Jordan in China. Jordan, they were playing over in China like NBA players, and they stopped the game so Marbury could get up and wave to the crowd, and the crowd like the ovation was ridiculous. Oh man, getting a lot of Chinese tail, a lot of free rub downs. Okay,
make you some noodles.
A lot of spinners.
Make you some noodles.
Lot of spinners.
Make you some noodles. Top you off and tuck you in.
Lot of spinners.
Hopefully no hangover women. Hopefully no hangover women.
They're tiny, man. A lot of spinners.
Yeah, he's a fucking legend, Len. He's a big-time legend. Next question, Robbie?
Next one is pretty simple. Will Giancarlo hit 60?
Yeah.
Week left.
3 in 1 week.
Yep.
57.
Yep. Let's say yeah. Why not?
I'm gonna say
How
yeah.
do you bet against?
I hope he does. I hope he does.
How do you bet against a moose knuck like that?
I hope he does.
I mean,
then again, if he doesn't, I hope he doesn't hit any more. So Howard still has the most since like 2000. Like,
oh yeah. Where's the piece? Is he hiding back there?
58.
He's there. He's peeking.
Even though, see me, I just gave credit to your boy.
Yeah. Well, I don't know why he's not your boy too.
I like Howard to an extent.
Oh, Beasley and Fredette are with Starberry too over in China. Well, Beasley's back now, right? Beasley's talking about he's talking about how he's like a stud and shit, and he's running his mouth a lot.
I'm sure he is.
Yeah, that's
I
what
think
he
might
does.
have been in Houston this year.
That's what he does. All right. Next one, Rob.
And
Last
Jimmer,
one.
I was always a Jimmer guy.
Yeah, Jimmer could score it. Now he scored it in
He
China.
can't play D.
No. Don't need to in China.
Why he's in China? That's why he's not JJ Redick. That's why he's in China.
Last one, of course, is 1, 2, 3. Of course, rank the following in order of importance in the sporting world. President Trump's NFL declaration that we talked about earlier tonight, and you can find on our Facebook page. MLB postseason, or the upcoming NBA, NHL seasons.
Well, I'll go MLB postseason first, and I have no issue with what Trump said. If these players can talk, why can't he?
Listen, he knows.
And
he knows who voted for him. He knows their stance on this. So
I mean,
he catered to his voters. You know, that's what he did. That's all.
Listen, we got bigger.
Bottom line.
And like I said, we don't turn this into a political show, but we got bigger problems. I mean, that little motherfucker over there has got his finger on the butter. Yeah, the Rocky Man's got his finger on the button.
We're fine.
I know we're fine. We're the greatest country in the world.
We're
just flying around. We're going to shoot them down. But I mean, it's still an issue. You know what I mean? It's an issue when you wipe out a whole country.
Well, that's
I'm cool with it.
Problem,
but I mean, that's an issue. I'm not worried.
No, the problem is.
Plus, we're on the good side anyway, buddy. I saw it. Even if that motherfucker got through all our good shit, it stops like right here. We're like on the northeast, we gooch, bro.
Oh, we good. Oh, yeah, we are good.
Even his most powerful shit
good.
stops like
First
right
off,
in Connecticut. We good, bro.
First off, First off, it's only taking out the West Coast.
That's what I was
which
gonna say.
I'm fine with anyway. I'm fine with you can chunk them right off. I'm fine with it.
LeVar's with him.
See ya.
Take LeVar with you.
See ya.
Yo, DZ says Trump is the greatest troll of all time. He is. He is.
Trollzilla.
He goes, you don't want to. Hey, wait, you don't even accept the invite yet? Good. Now I'm rescinding.
Invite withdrawn.
Rescinding.
It was awesome.
I'm fine with that too. Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh, you don't think you want to come? No, you can't come.
Yeah.
See ya.
I was wondering
I
why
like
he was
it.
waiting for
He's
it.
a fucking savage.
He waited too long.
He's
Like
a
I was
savage.
wondering why he was waiting for that. Like I was expecting that a month ago.
Yeah.
When the chatter was,
Yeah.
when they were,
Well, he thought about
chirping about it.
He got a good tweet going. He probably had it in draft for a week. He was ready to go.
Melania said you got drafted for a month. Okay,
Yeah. Sit on it, honey, and then post it if you really believe in it in a little bit. But I love it. Like,
God.
but I mean, listen. Like again, the two need to be split.
It's sports.
It's
right?
sports.
People, it's sports.
Yeah, I don't care.
It's sports.
Game.
I want to split. But no, postseason baseball is one.
Yeah, number one for me, and
Absolutely.
then the upcoming
NHL, NBA.
seasons are number two, and the Trump thing I don't care.
Yeah, I'll put it 3. I thought you just said NHL. You said NHL, NBA. No question, too. And then, Trump's things is because it's never going to end.
I don't
Like I said, you're either so far on the right or so far on the left. It doesn't matter. Nobody's ever going to meet in the middle.
Everyone just argues about it.
So
it doesn't really-
I said from day one, and people attack me for it, that the Neil was never going to happen. Ad nauseam. It was never going to help anything. Never. People
shit.
attack me for it, and look what happens. All it does is create divide. It's dumb. So some jerk off set a tone. Some guy who stunk and wanted to make sure he didn't get cut by a supposed racist in Chip Kelly, right? And now holds fucking leverage. That's what happened. So now you can't cut me. Hey, thanks, 12 mil. So that piece of shit, I got no time. I'm glad he's banned from the NFL. And people don't have to like my opinion. But guess what? That's real talk, and I'm done with it. Sorry, get it out. I got it out, man. I got it out that like a year ago. I repped the same thing.
That's fine.
And, it's just real talk. And people don't have to like it. I'm tired of even freaking talking about these
Do what
players.
you got to do, dude.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, ran away because he stinks. So I don't really care, whatever stance he has.
Plus, he had a contract and he opted out.
Stinks. Yeah.
It's his own fault.
And he could have had a Ravens deal, but he let that, he let whatever the hell you want to call her take over.
I like that.
He couldn't control his own woman, and that's not the right word, but he couldn't, he didn't do anything about it. He just, allowed her to just keep spew her mouth.
Yeah.
He had to deal with the Ravens.
Yep.
Bitches be running wild.
You know
Bitches be tripping. Bitches running wild, man. Can't even talk about that. You can keep your hoe on a leash. Bitches running wild, man.
What's from
She was a hoe. For show.
or you got the one the good guys, Will Ferrell, and that one when keep my bitches on.
Oh, Gator's bitches be wearing Jimmys.
Gators bitches be wearing Jimmys. Dan Wilson, Warriors don't come out of the Western Conference. Ooh, I like it. But Andrew, no, the D's. The Neil's the new fashion accessory. Couldn't have been better said.
Yeah,
freaking said.
There's some woman while singing the anthem today kneeled, I think, at one of the games.
Did she?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Stand the fuck up. You're going to get better vocals, honey.
It's terrible.
Think about your vocals, okay? You're going to get more. Get it from in here.
While singing.
Get it from in here while singing.
That's incredible.
What do you – I don't –
Why didn't somebody just pull the plug?
Yeah.
I think it was
Hey,
like
how about
as she
this
ended.
guy?
It
How about
was
this
like
guy?
as she ended.
Yeah. Oh, brought it down.
Yeah.
We got the sniper up top. Take another one out.
Pull the cord out. That's
We took everybody out.
Cord's out.
Kaepernick accidentally kneeled. He had his Beats by Dre in his ears and didn't realize the anthem was playing. The Diesel.
Like a hardball.
Oh,
I love it when you call me Big Pop, but
you know what comes
Is
next.
that a movie?
yeah, hardball.
I ain't never seen that one. Sorry. Not a big Keanu coaching fan. Sorry.
It's good, buddy. You're
Sorry,
missing
guys.
out. You're missing out. Just gonna tell you, we're usually on the same page. You're missing out.
I'll tell you what movie I do love, and I've seen on recently, and I was like, because it's never on, and I can never find it, and it was on. I was like, oh my god, it was Beer Leg, Artie Lang's Beer Leg.
yeah.
That movie is so superb.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
Oh yeah, if you're flipping through, you can't get past it.
When the one dude just constantly talking about his batting average the whole time, he's like, 692, and then one guy's like, who keeps a batting average? He's like, are you kidding me? I'm hitting 694, thank you very much. He's like, it's so unfair. It's like pitching to a healthy Lou Gehrig. That's so great.
1 week of baseball left, boys.
Ryan said Shady McCoy was apparently doing stretches during the anthem today. Oh, he's a scumbag.
Yeah.
Great player. I love him. He's hanging on the wall. But
first off, Josh Ennis, who used to be in our city, now back in Houston, had a great tweet yesterday because
that's what he does.
Because what's it called said Shady put a tweet out like, "Wow, our president's a real asshole," and Josh Ennis said, "Yo, have you met yourself, bro?" I said, "I like that one.
Yeah.
That's a good one."
That is a good one.
Yeah, LeBron took a shot at him too, so it's just
they were all throwing it
around. It's happening. You knew that was coming.
They were all just tossing it around. That's all it was. All right, so listen, that's a wrap, boys. It's another freaking week done. Next week we'll be on before the game, bright and early. We'll be on at 10 a.m. giving you the pregame, and we'll also have reaction after the game as well. Going out to L.A., taking on the Chargers. Well, predictions all week on all the shows coming up. Lots to talk about. Big win by the Birds today.
Hoping for a big win next week.
2-1. Let's get to 3-1. Fly, Eagles, fly. For the best in the business, the hashtag at No Notes, No Agenda
Jake
Radio,
Elliott.
the worldwide leader of Real Talk, the bad boys of Sports Talk, AKAs all day, Tom Arnone, Nick Delgozzo, Brian Wilson, Rob Hogan on the ones and twos. Thank you for listening to A2DRadio.com. Thank you, Soap-Stash LLC, the new Soap Standard, BMW of Atlantic City, Gibson Mayer LLC, Scanzano Sports, and all the rest of our sponsors.
not 51.
61! Got him! Spielman! Mamula jersey, you crump! I'll see you on the couch Wednesday night.
Get that Mike Mamula.
We out.
Tom Arnone.
No, it's call-out time.
Brian Wilson.
You died for that football.
Nick Delgozzo.
It's going to be a battle.
You're listening to Agree to Disagree, only on A2DRadio.com.
Listening to Bad Boys of Sports Talk Radio. Agree, disagree. Only on, you know what? A2DRadio.com.
You're listening to the worldwide leader of Real Talk, A2DRadio.com.